like secretly racist against Jewish people. When you look
Just
at
Disney.
By
Just
the way,
yeah, especially Disney.
mics are hot.
I mean,
by
they
the way.
did side with Hitler during the war, so you know.
Oh my god, I
There's
didn't
no
know
use
you
for
were
that.
talking. Alright, that's better now.
Come join us
secret
as
war.
we discuss the finer
Don't call it the
points
secret war.
of Smurf racism,
The secret Disney lore.
anti-Semitism. Thanks.
Lamau.
Alright.
Well, man.
So let's talk about Smurfs.
Yo, I hate when people are high rank and they just have nothing better to do, so they make Smurf accounts. Like, fuck off. Man.
True.
Right?
For real.
True.
I'm just trying to
Are
play
you-
some fucking Overwatch, asshole. Get back in plat. You don't belong here.
God damn it,
Fucking
man.
plat. Oh no. I don't know what that means.
Platinum, John. A rank above
Oh.
gold, but below good.
I thought that was Orky Calcum. I'm sorry.
Yep, that's what people call it.
Is that what they added to League? I know they added like 3 new ranks to League.
Yeah.
On PlayStation, after you get the gold medals, it's the Orichalcum, meaning you got them all. Good job, kid.
Yep. Have
Right.
any of you played the hit Steam game King Arthur's Gold?
Why'd you say it like that, John?
That's how you
How
say
you
it.
supposed to say it?
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
My man.
Yeah.
You
You say it
guys.
with a weird voice.
What was it again? I got distracted.
King Arthur's Gold.
Alright, is it Arthur with an... Is it A-R or A-U-R?
Pretty sure he's saying
Oh,
King
A-O-R.
Arthur. Arthur.
King Arthur's Gold.
F-U-R.
How the
Arthur.
fuck do you spell Arthur? I don't know. Oh, King Arthur.
A-R-T-H-U-R.
Okay.
Wait, no, E-R. Fuck. You
See?
made me second
See?
guess myself with that A-U.
Fucking self got him.
Fucking got me, I suppose. King Arthur's Gold.
My dyslexia is contagious.
True. I have
It's
a
on
brother
Steam?
named Arthur. It was. Oh no, it is you, isn't it? Now I'm actually pulling up my fucking Steam account. To like look
I
at
don't
this
see
fucking-
King Arthur's Gold. I see King Arthur Nighttail.
I see that too.
Did they remove it? No, it's right there. King Arthur's Gold.
How do you spell Arthur?
King Arthur, one in two
A-R-T-H-U-R. I did have it right. What the
TH.
fuck?
That's
You
what I
are.
had. Oh, I see it.
Yeah. It's like a shitty Team Fortress 2. It's 2D.
Oh.
Would you enjoy building castles, traps, and siege machines in multiplayer?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, it's
Then
Terraria.
undermine your opponents.
Yeah, it's Terraria, but it's like a PvP.
Isn't
Wait,
it just
how are you supposed
worms?
to pronounce that word?
Isn't it just
Terraria? I say
worms?
Terraria all the time.
Terraria?
Terraria.
I say Terraria.
Terraria?
Yeah. But
What?
not
Terraria or Terraria?
Terraria.
Time for raid team shenanigans. True, Temer.
Hey.
Guys,
We're gonna
it's
be-
420. We might as well go in. When Eric shows up, he'll show up. Mike's... Why am I blank? Mics are hot. Hey, gentlemen.
Just blues.
Gamers?
Gamer?
Hello, gamer.
Oh, 420 on that clock.
Gamers?
I get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Now you get it.
It's blazing hours, bro.
How are you guys doing? How are you guys feeling?
I'm chilling, bro.
Good.
Feeling good? On a Tuesday night?
Where we
Oh.
at?
Our
Fine.
usual meetup time, as it were?
Yeah.
An hour early if you're in Euroland.
True.
They canceled daylight savings time.
I don't think that's true.
They kept it in permanent effect. Or they're
It-
trying to.
Yeah, they're
Like,
trying
to
to.
is what I heard.
Yeah.
And then science was like, no, we like the other one better, so it's never gonna
Just
stop.
use a different calendar, man.
Or just
Yeah,
Eric
we need.
Coffee Traveler would say, just leave the fucking clocks alone.
Yeah, we need to change. We're still in the Gregorian calendar. We need to go to the Universal Century. That's what I'm talking about. We need to get some fucking robots in here. Build a space elevator.
Can we just start paying for everything with space credits? I just want
Can
to
we go
tap
to the
in as a
Mayan?
barcode.
Dude,
I
I
wanna go to the
love.
Mayan calendar.
I love calling dollars Republican credits. It pisses off so many people. And they're like, what? What are you talking about? I'm like, sorry, I only take Republican credits.
Imagine having dollars and not euros.
Devin, we know you're from Miami. We know you guys are
I'm not
paid
from
in
Miami. I'm from
cocaine.
Orlando. All right. There's a
Ooh,
big
even
difference.
Oh,
better.
my bad. You're owned
There's a
by
big
Disney.
difference.
You
Florida
get
man.
paid in Disney dollars.
Florida
That's
man.
They have to pay me my reparations, John.
Reparations?
For supporting-
Who's reparations? What a second.
Because they
If
supported
anyone's getting
Hitler in
reparations,
World
I
War
want
II.
first cut. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
You don't want to
Hey,
hear
they
it?
supported Hitler in World War II. I get some too.
True. Lei Stung. CK, I mean.
Yes, ma'am.
First of all, how are you? Tell me about your day.
Oh, my day is good. I go clean my grandma's house. I had a horrible nightmare the other night.
A nightmare?
Yeah, it was awful. It's probably the worst thing one of the worst dreams I've ever had.
What happened?
I don't know.
We're
It
very
was like
invested now.
it started really confusing, right? Because I was like in some weird alleyway going to some rundown building with my little sister, and there's like some weird mushroom man that was like lying on the floor, like they're stepping. It's like, and he just had like you know, the boogeyman's face from the Nightmare Before Christmas, but on like a mushroom that's like kind of like half growing out of the ground. And he
Okay.
was like threatening my sister, and I pulled her inside, and she was trying to stop me from going to fight him. And there's like a little guy on a fucking lamb rotator on there, and like, he was like trying to sell me a gyro while we're like sitting here. I'm like discussing, I'm gonna beat this motherfucker's ass, right?
Wait,
And
did you
then
get a gyro?
no, I didn't. But the character is very funny. He was like a little like mushroom man on top of a gyro.
Dude,
he had a funny
psilocybin
accent.
has fucking rotted your brain, dude. It's affecting your dreams, man.
No, I've had dreams like this before. This is not the first. This is the normal part of my dreams. Like this is all like typical.
Then
like,
what
how I'm-
terrified you?
This is the normal part.
Yeah, all right. The scary part was I ended up like I don't know how, but I ended up like thinking I had to go do something or like beat up someone or do something in this house, right? And I started getting fucking paranoid and crazy in my head. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then I got scared and I locked myself in the bathroom. I put like there was like a bookshelf in the bathroom that I barricaded myself in. And I saw like there was a timer going down, like, oh shit, I have to do something before this timer goes down, or this building's gonna explode. And then I start taking off my clothes and take a shower, and then there's like green and red gas coming and filling the room, and it's like making me horrified. Oh my, it's like drugging me the fuck out, and I can like see myself in third person perspective, and it does like the like 3D effect where it's like the rims of my body was like green and red instead of blue and red for some reason. And I was going crazy, and then there was like a minute left, and then I snapped like, oh shit, I'm about to fucking die. And I start screaming and crying for like my mom, and she's like there, and she's like trying to open the door, but then she like leaves, and like I'm like kind of like dragging myself to an elevator, and then I wake up, and that section right there was fucking like it was horrifying. It felt so real.
Oh, that's super scary. Who keeps a bookcase in a bathroom?
Exactly what I'm saying, bro. It's the same people who put chairs in the bathroom. I don't trust you.
Fuck puts a chair in a bathroom? That's what the toilet is
I'm
for.
saying no one puts chairs in the bathrooms. Ah.
All right, well, that was a wonderful recap.
It's like a full Sky Zone meltdown. Typical raid team.
We went on a goddamn journey together, boys.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
happened last week, though? For real, right?
I don't know, Devin. What happened last week?
Yeah, Devin.
I was here all of last week, so I don't have to get the recap, actually. Would you look at that?
Oh, shit. He has a point.
For the first time in, like, fucking
Well,
forever.
Eric's not here to give the recap, because he'll get... Oh, shit, he put the finger on the nose. Oh, there we go. CK, can you please compliment your beautiful story with what happened last time on the raid
Okay.
team?
Last time on the raid team, there was a big combat going on
True.
that none of us took part in for. And we're all like, oh man, that's crazy. These blood knights and these like these fiends, they're going crazy. They're so sick. They'd be probably interesting to fight. Let's jump over them to the bridge. And I try to take my dog. My dog is like, nah, you're bugging. You're good. And then left.
You're
And
bugging.
and Nate was like, yeah, I'm also good. I thought I was trying to do something, but then I said, forget it. I'm not gonna handle it. I'm not dealing with that. I'm just gonna suffer around. But me, Aurora, and Igor all decided, let's jump the bridge and fight the big monster there. And then we all got smacked the fuck up. And like, this was a terrible idea. Why did we do this to ourselves? We have nothing to fight it with. And then we got like we just got Deus Ex Machina basically because a child had a conscience, unfortunately
Yeah.
for John.
John
Well-
rolled for it.
I did roll for it, and I'm also penalizing you for EXP. But you know, we'll get to that when we get to that. You guys will hit 8 no matter what. The level average is
Then we
already
got
there.
some lore
Wait,
mashed
I'm already
potatoes
8.
on the
Yeah, I know.
spoon into our way into our mouths with the ship might be turning on and Aurora striking a deal with the Fae cat.
Yes, Phalanor.
Igor got smart.
So-
Turn on the engine somehow.
Yeah, let's focus on Igor and Wei Stung first. I feel like that's more pressing than Aurora about to talk her way out of an early grave. Igor, you are in the engine room, where you can see quite a lot of things you do not understand. Pipes, wires, random consoles, and one dead center of the room with just enough room to, like, circumnavigate, you find opens. And with inside this little, I don't know, what do you call it? Tube, I suppose, this weird cylinder that exposes itself, comes a little lava man. He's maybe about 3 inches tall, maybe like 1 inch wide, made of little fire. He's kind of like an extended camel flame or candle flame or one of those jet lighters that just shows up. And he's like, "Hey man,
Hello. Are
we
you?
finally made it."
I found you. I like point to my face and I point to it and then I like point to my face.
Yeah, I did that.
Wei Chung, it's the guy from what I told you. My face. Like I just.
He is way more adorable than you have ever described him.
Yeah.
I like couldn't be happier to see this.
Igor, do you remember the last time you saw this thing?
Yeah, it was like a big fucking monster.
Yeah, it was like size huge or size large. Came out of a manhole cover and just fucking marked you with lava. And it didn't even speak common.
That reminds Igor. He looks at the show. He's like, "Well, watch this. Watch this."
What the fuck?
It's how we talked last time. Remember?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm just fucking with you, man. Haha, we like pulling
I
pranks
got you.
here in the engine room.
I like you. I like you.
Yeah. Can you stick your hand in here?
Okay.
How many spell slots do you have?
Let me check. I have 1 first level and 1 second level.
Okay, that's not nearly enough. You
What
feel
the
this
hell?
hand begin to, like, go around your palm. It doesn't burn. It's not dealing damage. It's not getting through the energy shield. But you feel like these tiny little feelers just, like, go against your, Do you wear gloves? I don't know what Igor's hand situation is.
No, he probably doesn't wear gloves.
Yeah, then on your thick, stony-like skin, you feel just these tiny little feelers tickling you.
That tickles.
Yeah, I'm feeling your magic to see if you're strong enough to ignite me.
Okay.
You don't got enough, Chief.
Oh. That doesn't sound good.
No,
Wait, we have a magic lady with her. Can she do it if we bring her down here?
I don't know how much magic she got.
I don't know. She like does.
I think she has a
curses
lot
or
of magic,
something.
right?
Yeah, I think so.
You got any cool magical shit that you don't care about?
Do you have any gold on you? I
Got
have
any
a-
gold? I can
I got
turn
gold.
gold into magic.
Yeah, I have like
Whoa.
80 gold on me. Is that something or
How much?
80?
No, that's not enough.
That's not enough. Oh, alright.
I need
What
like
about?
12 times that.
I got like this weird healing goop. I don't know if it's magical or what it is.
I don't know. Stick it in.
All right. Six then.
You're gonna get rid of a healing salve just because this thing told you to.
Igor completely, without a doubt, trusts this thing to his more than he has trusted anything in his life.
Can I ask why, real quick?
It's too cute.
It's just a combination of it being too cute, and Igor spent like on his first mission ever, he met this thing, and he's been waiting for like forever, and now he's finally met it. He's just like, I trust you completely. You you have my life in your hands.
Your faith will not go unrewarded. You put in this little ceramic cup. It has a almost paper-like seal on it. As John pulls it up to see its rarity.
This is fine.
LMNO ointment.
We don't need
Ospo
the
oil. Oh, it starts with a K, doesn't it? But every kiss begins with K.
It's kind of dumb.
H-I...
Wait, no,
We can't use healing potions. You might have been able to use this.
Oh shit! I wouldn't have thought of that.
It is
anyway.
uncommon.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm low
Do you
on health,
happen
too. I
to
probably
have
should've
another
used
one
it.
of these bad boys lying around?
It has 5 uses, the one I have. The
No,
one
I know. I need another version of it.
I only have this one.
Got any, like, uncommon magical items that I can generate energy with?
I have my goggles of night vision.
Yeah, that'll do.
Alright.
Okay, so you stick the ointment in, which just goes down, and, like, it goes out of sight, because this tube is basically like one of those bronze pneumatic tubes from, like, the bank. And as soon as you, like, stick it in, it goes down, you just hear this, like, whooshing noise come past you. Then you, like, fold your goggles of night, stick it in, the flame moves away from it, and then they too just... Do what?
Or my spell slots con too?
No.
Sure.
No, your spell slots are there.
Okay.
And then there's, like, this jerking motion within the ship itself. And you all stagger a little bit. And we're going to cut to Aurora for a moment.
What I do?
Aurora, we last ended with Nathaniel brazenly approaching this guy as if he was fucking Joseph Joestar approaching Dio. And then he just slumped over, hit his head on the console, and then fell back. There's a weird sorceress standing above him like, what? And then the cat standing on the console, kind of hovering, is looking directly at you. And it says it wants to deal.
First off, thank you for knocking out Zanark. Now I can speak freely. Darling, is there a chair I can sit down in? I have nearly died recently.
Yeah, you look around and there's plenty of chairs. There's one near the console. It seems to be like a battle station.
May I approach and sit in that chair? I do not want to get knocked out. I am very frail, darling.
How did Phalanor go? He's not too far off from the little guy. I'm Phalanor! There we go. Yeah, have a seat!
Thank you. Aurora sits down and lights up one of the long cigarettes that she had from the casino, because it's been a day.
It has been a day.
She died on that bridge. She thought she was safe, and then the demon was like, fuck nah, stompy stompy. And that was the end of that. She lights up, and she's like, so, what are you interested in, Phalanor? Because I can tell you, there are a few different things we are very interested in. One of which is, unfortunately, I believe this child, the Light of Arvelon. No.
Ah! What for?
So I am with a team. We work for the Tyrant. We are trying... There is something going on. The notes from the previous team are incredibly confusing. I've tried to pass this out. I just know this child is quite important. We are trying to stop not Phelanor. The other one with the name like the Fae. The name escapes me. I will get back to that in a moment, darling. But we are trying to stop this angry other Fae so that this greater chemical will join our squad. We need potions or something. It's a long story.
Okay.
Apparently this mission can never ever end, but we definitely need the help of the Light of Avalon as this counterbalance to Fezray. Oh, there it is, my old brain. No, Fezray was on the Isles of Flavor. Fuck.
Why don't you take a moment and breathe in? You breathe in your puffy ash, which begins to smell like a weird, strange, fruity concoction. As if Phelanor is changing the smoke around him. Or turning something toxic into something else. As John plays with his music slider, he will speak up, patting around on this metal console that you can notice that he's not actually touching. Like, he's just like maybe a centimeter or two above it. He pads around and comes to look at you with his big, beautiful golden eyes. And he says, I'd love to help you, but I'm on a quest from God.
That is absolutely interesting.
It is. I have to kill your boss, the tyrant, or he'll end the world. And she's gonna help me do it. He points his tail directly at a kid who just, like, slowly waves a hand. Like, I'm gonna kill an evil monster or something.
That is very interesting.
Do you want to help?
Aurora looks to Nathaniel to see if Nathaniel is moving.
Not at all. He is completely stone cold, either unconscious or dead.
I am very new to this team. My quest, my personal quest, is for something much greater than working for some child.
Oh? I can already detect— oh shit, Mr. Underground's making me dab his Phelanor! The cat's paws go up, do the dab over its head to stare directly at you, Aurora, not breaking character for a moment. I can detect that you, like this one, are somewhat enchanted. Do you also have a Fey master?
Of course, darling. I was speaking of my Fey earlier.
Indeed, you were. I completely forgot. Like, it's been a week.
It has been so long, darling.
8 whole days, truly.
Gone. I have just now realized Mephilia is the name of the Fey that is the counterbalance to your small child.
Oh, good old Mephi! That son of a bitch.
Oh, good. I'm glad we at least have a common enemy.
He kicked my skull in several centuries ago.
I'm sorry. That must have been painful.
It's okay. You know how it be.
I suppose I do.
So, you want to help me kill your God King? I'm sure... Who do you serve? I can't tell that much.
Lady Flounce.
Ah, my sister. Don't ask.
God, you are good and allied with her. At least we have a common.
We're both of the same court.
In the spring phase?
Oh, yes. I'm Spring Sendence, and I believe she is Spring... Spring Shifting.
Oh, I do love the shifting season.
Indeed.
So much.
It's a beautiful month. Cold as dicks, and then hot like hell.
Mm-hmm. Temperamental.
So what do you say? You want to become allies?
I have no problem allying with a Fae. Getting you there will be a trickier matter, especially with Narcosaurus Rex.
Well,
he is
something tells
alive.
me we don't have to wait too long. And Aurora, you feel the floor slightly shift beneath you. As we cut back to Igor, who is turning on your airship. Igor, your little guy, who is pops his head back up and is like, I guess he's a bit bigger now, maybe like doubled in size, and he says, okay, now having a much deeper, gruff voice. Almost like a coal miner, truly. We got the first circuit up. When you get to the next arcane nexus, I need you to start running and hitting some valves, Chief.
Got it. Just tell me what to do.
You'll see my little fire spigot wherever you need to make a little adjustment. Get to it, Chief.
I will do as you say.
All right. Lei Stung, what are you doing?
For you.
All hands on deck, Captain.
Lei Stung's going with it.
Oh, hell yeah. This seems legit.
This seems fucking sick.
Captain Igor's back.
Captain Igor's back. Well, I don't even know. I think Igor's the lieutenant. I think the Flame is the captain at this point.
Igor is the chief engineer. I need to eat this Tums real quick, because my stomach really hurts.
Sponsored by Tums.
Off-brand Tums today.
Nice generics.
Yeah. I ran out of regular Tums, which was over here. Hang on. So sorry for breaking that narrative flow. Igor, you start running down hallways, and then a little fire guy will, like, pop out of a pipe. It just seems to, like...
The pipe.
Do what?
I die for the pipe as soon as I see
Yeah,
the
you
fire.
find, like, these little valves, which you quickly unleash, and you'll hear a hissing noise, and then the fire guy will scream out, "No!" And immediately, like, gets sucked back into the pipe, which then welds where he, like, just was. And then, like, he shoots another, like, 60 or so feet and calls out to you, "Come on! There's 80 more to go!"
I'm coming!
Yeah. And you will slowly, over the course of maybe 10 minutes, get all the pipes onto a open valve, it seems. The last one, the very last one, will be right on the bridge. Lei Stung, I don't know if you would have just followed him and just watched, or like
No, I would have
separated.
been turning pipes that he didn't get to. Like, if he goes for one, I'll just go to another one that's lit up.
Okay.
Let's try and get that side. Over there!
Yeah, it's like a multi-tiered hallway system that just cuts in every now and again. And eventually you'll hear like another, like, gas flow, and then like an ignition. And this will like happen 20-ish times before lights start coming on, including onto the bridge where Aurora will notice that, well, the Fae is now currently re-manning
Was
a console.
that you? That was not me.
It wasn't me either! Fuck. These voice switches are gonna kill me. Phalanor speaks like this! No, it wasn't me! It must have been one of your Dohick allies!
They are quite hicky and doughy.
It's true, I sense their souls!
How about the dog? Can you sense the dog?
Yes.
How doughy is the dog?
He's a sweetheart. I'd never hurt him.
The dog hates me.
His master I'd kill in a heartbeat to consume its power, though.
Who is the master of the dog?
It's the dog!
That's not confusing at all.
It's the capital D in dog.
Oh, Z dog. Not
Yeah,
the
capital T in D, capital D in dog.
That is what I said. Z dog, not the dog.
The dog.
The dog.
Do you know how to hotwire?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, darling. Oh, but we can try, and she cracks her bony fingers.
Yeah.
Which is red fire? Is red important?
Red is always important. It's the color of apples. And death.
And flowers. Not
Sure.
flowers.
Okay, whatever.
Kind of
Do you
like
help Phalanor hotwire all of these fucking computer consoles?
I mean, yeah, why not? Nate's out, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
He's still unconscious. Fuck.
So, Do you know how to operate this thing? I have never. Is this a ship? Are we on a boat? Where are we?
We're
You're
in a cave!
building. Oh, okay. So this thing flies?
As the lights of the internal ship come on, finally the lights on the outside will also spring to life. Igor will make it more or less right as you're done, like, being explained to. Like, Phalanor clearly knows how to operate this thing. You don't know how a cat knows how to do this, but, you know, Fae are weird. The kid, also being directed, is, like, slowly clambering onto the captain's chair, or the shipmaster's chair, and is, like, messing with a keypad that, at Phalanor's behest, will activate the spotlights of this cavern. You will see that you are in a massive hangar bay somewhere beneath the rock. Somewhere. Now that's, you know, you walk for a day. That has to be like 20 miles outside of Cancelar, probably? Or like the Fringe? Either way. You see the bridge that is precariously sort of dangling on this stone pillar that the ship was seemingly constructed on. You see the loading dock, which you snuck through and then, you know, jumped from to land on the bridge. No, you teleported. Everyone else jumped like an idiot. Yeah. And you see these little red dudes that are, like, slowly coming towards the bridge as well.
But none of my party, right?
Igor will break into the captain's bridge, the officer's deck, more or less at this time. Wei Stung undoubtedly right behind him.
As I break in, I'll say, "Oh, guys, welcome to my airship."
The cat turns to look at you, Igor. The child also turns.
Hello.
He is with me.
The cat speaks again.
Oh.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Am I sure he is
The
with
airship
me?
told me.
The airship told you, and at that moment, the last gas pipe will break out. And instead of that tiny little guy, it's just the full fucking flame elemental that just shoots across the room and starts burning the cat. That screams out at me, "Ah!" I'm just kidding.
I soy dive. I'm like, I got it. Last one's mine. On the corner.
You die for the
It
valve.
suddenly became a competition for me.
Oof. Yeah, give me a dex check. Fuck it. Hang on, I need to change the music. Okay, you make an easy dive forward, slapping the valve. You've done this 40 times already. Ugh.
40.
The flame guy recedes, is like, no! And then gets sucked back into the pipes after burning Phalanor the cat, who is more or less unharmed from just being scouted by natural gas, it seemed, or magical fire. Phalanor...
It's the airship.
What?
Yeah, that's the airship. He's my friend. He gave me the mark, and he said that this is mine now because it was my quest for, like, forever. And so now I have this airship. Isn't it cool?
The cat's eyes slowly go to Aurora.
So this all tracks. He has been marked by an elemental. Forever. Seemingly to no end, but holy shit. This is what you get?
This is the end. I get this airship.
Oof. That is neat.
The little elemental was a small little guy, and then he became a big guy when he threw a bunch of shit in it.
Yeah. And so, like, first he was really small and cute, but now he's, like, really big. And that's, like, how I met him. I don't know if I told you guys, but that's how I met him. He was actually like that before. When, like,
oh, and if you have, like, magic, could you, like, throw it in the engine room whenever you get the time?
Yeah, there's, like, this small hole. Just put your magic in there. I put all my magic items in there.
What? You what? Did you give away your weapon again, darling?
Not this time.
Thank God. Anyway, so
Wait, Kat, do you come with the airship? Are you part of it?
I sure
Are you
do.
mine too now?
Yeah, no, sure. Why not? Fuck it.
Oh, sweet. I get a talking cat.
Oh, I guess he is.
Aurora does a long, weird, slow nod, like, yes, this is all exactly as was planned. This is perfect.
What's your name, Captain? The cat asked you, Igor.
Oh, I'm not the captain. The Flame is the captain. The ship's the captain. I'm just a lieutenant.
May I have your name, Lieutenant?
My name? That's a weird request, but okay, it's Igor.
Alright. Igor, you immediately go unconscious and fall down.
There's no way Igor wouldn't say it, yeah.
Yeah. You watch as the cat begins to transform into a very strange mimic of Igor. This squatty, weird dude, but with cat/feline features.
Wait, how do I know which one of you is the real Igor?
That one's unconscious!
Okay.
Time out. This is giving me sewer jiggle vibes. I'm gonna go exit the room. Have fun with this.
You should probably not say your name. Bye, darling.
Yeah, I know. I close the door behind me. I look at my dog. We're not touching that one.
With two of your teammates unconscious and Phalanor having Igor's name and just mental domination over Nathaniel, it seems like Aurora's just okay with what's happening. So John has to ask Aurora, what's the play here, Chief? Are you just along for the ride?
Survival at this point. I'm up against another Fae. I know exactly how powerful my own Fae is. This one has already knocked out 2 of my teammates. I have no spells. I am on 1 HP. I am in survival mode.
Oh no, Aurora's going to die, isn't she? Okay.
It's gonna be great, John. Let's make a deal.
Well, this new Catman in the weird form of Igor will go up to Igor in his cheek and literally just talon out around his cheek and remove the mark. Completely taking the first layer of skin off him like it's no big deal. And then he'll slap it on his face. He has a sticky layer of skin that Igor has always had on him as he takes over command of a bridge. Immediately, with a snap of his finger, a captain's hat, a tricorn, will literally materialize out of nowhere. And he will shout, "Get fucked, losers!" Thank you for letting me dab again, Mr. Underground. Phalanor, rubs his stomach a little bit, says, "All this winning is making me hungry. Alright, time to lift anchor. That's what we say, right? In the Navy?"
I am terrible with boats, darling. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's unfortunate, because I'm promoting you to lieutenant.
Thank you?
Yes.
Wait, doesn't that mean I outrank you now?
No, I'm the captain now.
I saw fire. Okay.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna go sit on my chair and then take over this thing now, if you don't mind. Warrant officer! Get to the fucking bridge! And, cut the bridge! And the little girl is like, what? And then he just points to the monsters that are literally trying to cross this bridge right here, right now. And she just like, oh, okay. Stang, where are you, man?
I'm looking for a nice room to let my dog rest, give it a treat or two. Like, you've been through a lot today. I put you through a bit.
Okay. Well.
Are we setting sail?
Eventually, yeah. If you guys just chill and do what this if you're in survival mode and Igor's unconscious and Aurora's not, doing some sick gambit, Phalanar's going to pilot this airship and magically dominate whatever elemental is currently powering it. And then start heading to Tolst.
Oh man.
Fuck.
Oh fuck.
Hey, Lenore.
As Aurora begins to, like, realize and put this together, minutes will pass, and the rock cavern will be remotely opened by some sort of mechanism / remote control or magic within the craft itself, that after, 20 minutes will begin to truly turn on. This airship is huge. It is a battle cruiser. A massive just amount of weight. Its entire interior is made of metal. It seems to be entirely wood on the outside, but that's probably some kind of disguise. And you guys begin to ascend with a great rocking of the airship, beginning to elevate by unseen means. Yes, Lieutenant?
How urgently are you trying to get the light to Toast?
Immediately. We've been on this journey for the better part of a year now. And I want it to end.
Do you have to be with her when she goes?
No. But wouldn't it be just really funny if I just turned invisible and watched a child destroy your god?
I can grant you that, but I would like something in return.
A short rest?
That would be delightful.
Why don't you go take a nap?
Okay. So, check Zenark. He has a rune of recall.
I don't know what that is. What is that?
It takes the rock, smack it on the child, and the child will go straight to Toast.
Wait, what?
Check Zenark. I'm going to go take a nap. Good luck on your quest, darling. Is this ship going straight to Toast?
It will.
Okay, sounds great. I will take a nap.
Aurora, as you leave the deck, you just get the imagery of the girl flying around that suspension bridge, just shooting lasers at these fucking weird, bloody, fiery monster things that are like chucking fucking random shit they have. One's just overhand throwing that weird hook scythe made of like this black material, which is like, oh fuck. But you leave, probably to the nearest cot / bed you can find to rest. And poor Eric not being here for this moment to act. Because at one point, he's going to regain consciousness.
Will Igor, or no?
Igor, how exciting is your life?
How exciting is it?
Yeah.
It's a bait.
I mean, is it a good thing or a bad thing to be excited? I feel like it's pretty exciting. I mean,
yeah.
He literally just went on this year-long trip to get a giant airship. He's been cursed multiple times. He's had another airship. This is not even his first airship he's had.
True.
I mean,
Igor enjoys his life a lot, doesn't he?
He does.
Yeah. Oh shit. Eric just messaged me what's happening on his end. Oh well. He'll join us when he's able. Yeah, I don't think Igor's gonna wake up. To be perfectly frank.
Fuck.
This Fae is masquerading as you currently. Much like how the sewer gigolo stole Leishtung before eventually getting bored and letting him go.
I knew this would happen. Well, I mean, so here's my counter argument. While Igor's life is exciting, he's extremely dumb.
Yeah, but Phalanor
living that type of life. Would a Fae really want to live that type of life?
No, but he doesn't trade attributes, so... He basically gets to have all of the benefits of Igor, while also having none of the, like, negatives.
Fuck.
Yeah. I think someone will wake up in Igor's body. But I don't know what that would be or look like. Maybe Igor just goes like full mind puppet and is just like, well, I am me! Kind of like the potted plant getting sentience as a whale in a Traveler's Guide or Hitchhiker's Guide. It's gonna be a weird situation, Igor. Or should I call you Redacted? Anyway. Man. I think time will pass. Leishtung, do you want a short rest too?
After the dog's like okay and out of the street, I'm gonna go back to the bridge and see what's going on there.
Yeah.
Or the groom. I'm just like, so I'm gonna knock on the door like, hello? Anyone? Can I come in?
You must ask permission from your captain!
Is the captain in there?
Just fucking come in already. You're ruining the fun.
Oh.
Yeah. You open the metal door. You see the endless skyline. You are above the red waste now, Leishtung. And you are heading north.
Igor, you got it flying? How are you able to pilot this thing? What the fuck?
You look at unconscious Igor and then cat Igor.
Oh.
You get confused.
Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, Igor is just bleeding from the face onto the floor. It seems to have sort of scarred, not scarred, but, you know, hit points are a weird thing, and they like to stop people from dying. So I'm sure there's just, like, this weird, permanent, like, magical leakage. Oh, shit. He's fighting for his life in his room.
Interesting. This is interesting, what's going on here. So, Captain, where are we heading to?
Our bearing is north by northwest! We're heading straight to Tulst!
We're heading to Tulst?
Yep.
Oh, cool. That's... Oh, so, like... You know what's... So you're gonna, like, help us out? Or, like...
Oh, that's one way of putting it.
Yeah. Because, like, I know, like, about this, like, greater chemical business might not be, like, as interesting to you or whatever. But, like, we could, like, definitely use your help for the tower. Has that been disclosed to you at all, or...
No, why don't you tell me about it? And all of your secrets, too!
Well, it's not really my secret. It's kind of the secret of the towers, since the person that runs it seems to be a dickhead. And likes to kidnap people.
Oh, we have a lot in common.
I see, I guess. I see as my two unconscious friends are just sitting there.
You know, now that I'm thinking about it, Leishtung, you're more or less looking at Igor if he was in, like, the play Cats.
Oh, God.
That's more or less what you're looking at.
This is what he would transform into.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, no genitalia, just this weird, like, almost morph suit he's got going on in the same colors as the Fey Cat. But it's just Igor's buff muscles and build sort of squatty. Yeah.
It makes me chuckle on the inside. I'm like, oh, Igor meowing. It's ugly, but like it's endearing.
It's super disturbing, dude.
I turn into animals a little bit. I understand it. Like I get it.
Yeah, you have your persona. I understand.
Yeah.
This is
I'm
Igor's persona
at this point.
Anyway,
So you have no idea about that, or
No.
like, what about that? Wait. Do you know anything about like what's going on with the world right now?
He looks at Igor, who's on the ground. Then he looks at Nathan, who is like, I don't want to say tied to a chair, but that's more or less what has occurred. As he's sort of sitting upright, unconscious, and is actually just tied to a chair, yeah. So, Nathan's tied to a chair. And after like a solid 20 seconds of this thing just staring at you, it says, no, not really.
Oh. Well, I guess... It's not really... I don't know if it would really matter if I told you or not. I feel like if I don't know. Would you say there's any information that you couldn't get if you wanted it?
What?
Like, if you were, like, looking to figure out something, would you say, like, with confidence that you would probably always figure it out?
Yeah! I'm pretty smart.
Okay.
This guy isn't, he says, gesturing with his weird cat paw foot, like a weird mutated Garfield, towards Igor.
Yeah, I know about that. That's like one of my best friends, I know.
Well, I've got all of his memories. He doesn't think of you as his best friend.
Aw.
He still is in love with an old woman who gave him attention when he was a boy, named Xenoth.
Oh.
It's a faceted... Yeah, it's a very weird thing. It's like she was grooming him or something into a cult. You gotta respect it on some level.
Oh yeah, no, he's very dedicated. I understand. That's one of his charming qualities. Like once he like really likes you, he's very loyal.
Yeah, he'll literally worship you.
Yeah.
I think he'll be a good friend of mine too.
I mean, like you give him like I don't know, food and drinks and rub his belly sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be a good pet. Probably better than the child now that I think about it. And you look around and that kid's gone, dude. She is not here.
Yeah, that brings me to that. What's going on with that? How come this kid is like super powerful and has like this shit going on? Did you just like make that happen? And is just like
I made her ingest a bunch of magic so that she could go fight your tyrant god.
Wait, hold on. Fight my tyrant? Who? Wait a second. This wasn't on the docket. I wasn't here for this part of the conversation. What's going on now?
Oh! You're pretty dumb, aren't you?
Uninformed?
Ignorant?
Yeah. Not willingly so. I try my best.
I'm sure you do.
So, wait a second. You want to stop the tyrant? Why? He's gonna
end the world, you dipshit.
Are you? Well, you said you don't understand what the world's going on. End of the world's happening with him or
I'm on a mission from God, baby. See, me and this Igor guy, we've never been so aligned. Oh, I feel my zealousness, my zealotry increase tenfold. I'm a zealot now.
What do you mean? Gods are the ones that are trying... See, I know this makes sense now, because you don't know what's going on. Gods are trying to literally destroy the world. What do you mean that...
That doesn't make any gosh darn sense, you bucko!
What do you mean that doesn't make any sense? There was a whole incident...
Why would they destroy the world? They need the world. Without the world, it's just...
But...
endlessness.
I mean,
It's the void, baby.
I guess maybe not the planet's gonna blow up, but like every life as we know it's gonna disappear.
Maybe. What's wrong with that?
What about it's kind of bad. Like,
why?
A whole planetary genocide isn't cool.
We're not gonna genocide you. We're gonna enslave you.
That's just as bad, if not.
But you'll live forever.
No, see, living forever as a slave, dying would be preferable.
Well, the window's right there, he says, as the window opens.
What?
How? The literal glass just does a whole freaking Matrix vanishing move, and suddenly you're just blasted by turbulence.
It's too loud in my ear. Like, hey, this does not help anyone.
What?
It just breeds sad things. Can you close the window a bit?
Okay. And the window instantly materializes, repressurizing the cabin, so now your ears are just fucked completely. Like, it's that popping sensation. Have you ever been on a plane? Oh, it sucks.
Yeah. Fuck.
You, like, try to swallow to get rid of it for a moment, but it just keeps coming back. Igor, during the repressurization, was, like, beginning to, like, sort of levitate with just the airflow. But, you know, he goes back down. Yeah, Nathaniel was just, like, being blown out, but he was tied to a chair. Igor's just heavy.
This doesn't make any sense.
We have 8 hours or so to debate about it if you'd like. You want to argue for 8 hours?
You know what? I would like to hear your side of the story. Because what makes you think this is a great idea? Just because God said so?
Yeah. She's beautiful.
Okay.
Why would she lie? Let me tell you, if an ageless being from the literal founding of the world messages you in your dreams and says, hey, remember that evil god that showed up and almost destroyed the world once before and, like, everyone had to stop him? Well, he made an avatar. You'd be like, huh, maybe we should do something about that before the world actually explodes. Wouldn't you like that, Leishtung? Wouldn't your god like that?
Yeah, that's kind of like what he's trying to prevent.
The end of the world? Me too. We should be friends.
Wait, I don't know what's... Wait.
Don't you want to serve your master for all eternity?
I just want to make sure people are okay, and he promised.
That's what your master wants too. Just commit. Commit to your worldly desires.
Wait, shouldn't I abandon my worldly desires?
Why should you abandon them?
Because
you're gonna get so bored.
Well, not really if you have a lot of things to do.
See, the trick to being immortal is just never getting bored. I was old when the world was young.
What does being immortal have to do with not wanting everyone to die horribly? Or
because you're gonna be a slave forever.
That doesn't... Why is that saving the world to you? Why are people suffering?
There's only one way.
It's like your god has no empathy at all. Like, how can you respect
She's filled with empathy! How dare you! She loves
really?
you all!
Empathy for the slaves you want to commit? Because slavery sounds so empathetic. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you doing better for me by taking my free my rights? What? Does that, like, think about that for a second.
Don't make me open the window again and give you the alternative. On one hand, you live forever!
Instead of questioning your god's morality and thinking for yourself for a moment, you'd rather just threaten to kill me.
I won't ever threaten. I'm just giving you your ultimate object. Wait, fuck, I misspoke. It thinks for a moment. It is the natural conclusion of your expiration that in 30 to 50 years, you'll be a corpse. However, I, a slave, will live forever. Join me.
Wait,
well,
you're a slave? What
who isn't? We're all slaves to something, dipshit.
Why does that have to be the case?
I have urges.
Urges?
Don't you?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be fun to just always act on them?
Not necessarily. Sometimes those come with regret.
Just get rid of regret. Just stop regretting. Embrace it.
Are you saying... Wait a second. Because this is not really sad. Like...
It's not sad.
It is. Like,
how is it sad? You live forever. Maybe you don't have full freedom, like the freedom to die. But isn't that preferable than dying?
No, dying's normal. It's natural. It's sad.
It doesn't have to be. Look at your liches. Look at your undead. They go on forever.
And usually those people are dickheads. One of
the
witches I had to go
because they don't know how to have a good time.
I think that's how they have good times.
By being sad and miserable?
Yeah, kinda. I think they're probably sad and miserable because they have all this power and nothing to do with it. So they end up becoming dickheads who are fucking mad at the world because of whatever happened to them.
Have you considered you're wrong?
I could be wrong. And I could be wrong.
Well, I'm here telling you you're wrong.
Free will is not the right answer.
Join me. Come on. Just slide up a seat. You're already on the path.
On the path of what?
Servitude. What do you think that animal companion of yours is?
He's my partner.
Sure. Your master could be your partner, too.
My master?
Yeah. The dog. Capital T and D. Capital D and dog. You must know it by now, right? Or is it just pulling you on a string?
No, we kind of like agreed mutually after a certain amount of time.
Yeah. There's always coercion. Negotiation. Trade. We're all slaves to something, Leishtung. Including the gods. They're slaves to their own behaviors, their aspects. Its eyes widen.
Someone should be there to put them in check then.
That's what they do. All the time.
Themselves?
Let me tell you some stories, Phalanor says, somewhat menacingly.
I sit down.
You sit down. Do you take a seat, or do you, like, sit by, like, the chair and, like, look up to him like he's some weird father figure? Seat. You take a seat? You don't want to have the Igor experience of treating everyone as your dad?
No. I look him eye level.
Do you mind if... Would you mind if Phalanor sat on you? As, like, on your lap?
As Igor?
Yeah, as weird cat... Like, cat's Igor.
Yes, it would be fine.
It would be fine?
Yeah, we can do that.
Alright, so you're sitting at this, like, swivel seat, and then Phalanor comes to, like, sit on you, waving the captain's chair. And he's going to...
goodness, I had the most wonderful nap. What is going on?
It hasn't been 8 hours, but you will see 8 hours from then, when you wake up from your short rest. Leishtung just kind of strung out, having listened for about 7.5 hours of rambling stories from when the world was young. Leishtung, give me an intelligence saving throw to remember all of that.
Oh man, that's a great roll that's gonna happen right now.
We're still passed out.
Feeling it. Let's go.
Fuck. Hang on, I really expected you to roll really poorly there.
Raid team rolls, baby.
After I got black belt on politics, it's over, John. It's in character.
True.
The writing is immaculate, John.
Okay. For every 5 points, I will give you 1 story. So you have earned 3 stories. 3.5, we'll say. Fuck, what do you want to know?
Fuck. Oh my god. Alright. Oh my... John, fuck, dude.
Let's talk to Igor real quick while you think. Yeah. You basically get 3 questions that Phalanor may or may not answer truthfully. But Igor, you're not Igor anymore. You're kind of like a brain slug. So what would you do as completely identity-less Igor? Like, if Igor existed with all of his attributes, but had no memory of who he was in the slightest, like, how would he ever act? Is it just based on violence and wrath, or...?
No memory, Igor.
Yeah, completely without memory.
Instinct. So probably purely based on full trust in others and like a complete idiot, which, I mean, let's be real, that's definitely what Igor would act like. Because if he has no memory, of anyone betraying him or anything, so he just completely is trusting and like...
The mind of a very trusting infant. Igor, when you awake, you will be offered to have a seat on... You don't know it since you don't know who you are or what you look like. But on your lap, in the cat's outfit, on Leishtung, who is telling or being told several stories to.
Igor will take the seat.
Hell yeah. So now we have Leishtung having a full, like, 2 Igors on him. Not on each leg, but like on each other's laps, kind of like the stacking hat from Team Fortress 2.
Pieces.
Yeah.
Igor will ask, who are you two?
We're you, but better.
You're me?
Yeah. It's story time.
So I'm you?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, Igor, are you ready?
Yeah. What do you want to know?
Alright.
Just a reminder, each one of these stories is going to be shortened because each one is 3.5 hours long. So.
Yeah. Who is the Dark Lord? Who's this Dark God?
The Dark God?
Yeah.
What do you mean by
that?
that?
This guy is trying to destroy everything.
What does skin color have to do with this? What the fuck? Nah.
Listen, I'm not one to judge about skin color, being a red man and all, but like, I just gotta know. What's up? What's his deal?
Which one?
What's his
There's
kind
a lot. What do you mean kind?
The guy who's using Tyrant as an avatar, supposedly.
Oh! I'm sorry, I was thinking of someone completely different. His name was Ishvatar! Blah, 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 blah. You will find or hear that Ishvatar was a cruel, malicious, terrible being who existed more or less at the start of time, but kind of after the world formed, and laid a lot of groundwork for most of the troll shit to ever exist. Yeah. You will hear that he did a lot in his time, and when it was time for all the gods to go away, he refused, stayed on the planet, and got smote, was how he describes it.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that he somehow managed to create an avatar in the first place is highly thought of to be pathetic. This Ishvatar guy is a cruel, malicious bastard who everybody hates, including Phalanor. Or at least that's how he puts it. Do you believe him? Do you want an insight check to be paired with all of these stories, Leishton?
Yeah.
Alright. Go for
because it. Alright, let me get that. Where's the button?
Aurora will probably awaken at the third one. You know, Felinor seems pretty convinced of himself. Yeah.
How do you know that this
It's
is
time
your
for
guy?
story number 2!
How do you know that that you're right about this? Like, how do you know that this is the guy?
Are we gonna argue and shorten your stories down?
Hmm?
You just want to argue for 2 hours? You want to not hear more stories? It's story time!
I do.
Well, let's not have a debate about everything your good pal Felinor has to say then.
It's kind of hard.
Who doesn't? Have a hard time, that is. Do you want to hug it out for a little while?
When he says that, Igor's gonna say, "Wait, I thought you were Igor."
Yeah, he's Igor.
Oh,
Here, bring
he's
it home, buddy. Igor, you in Cat's outfit will hug you. And it will be the softest hug in the world. It's so loving and warm and not filled with betrayal or malice. What does mindless Igor do? You're so trusting.
Fuck. I guess he just hugs me back. I hate this.
Oh.
So, like, it's my understanding that Fays are, like, champions of gods to some degree, right?
Is this the story you want to be told? How the Fae exist?
Yeah, how do, like, what are you guys, exactly?
Felinor will tell you that when the gods came into being, they got bored as fuck, and they wanted some friends, so they made children, who, you know, they made friends with. And I was one of those friends, made by another guy, who, we don't talk about, since he's kind of an asshole. Not the Vitar guy, not him, but another dude. His name's long, it's stupid. But he took us, me and my 12 siblings, off into the world to explore it, and we did! And then, we realized how fucking shitty it was, so we, slipped through a crack. And that's how the seasons were made! Each one of us taking control of some part of the world. Achieving immortality and almost godlyhood in the same breath. He will go through the names of them, but the most important, they're all meaningless ultimately, and kind of like puns in a weird way. When the word flounce is said aloud, Aurora will immediately awaken, and just sort of like be aware of her situation. Probably making her way to the bridge after.
Say, "Oh shit," and start making her way directly to the bridge.
Yeah. It is now, I believe, late afternoon. After another 3 hours of being told what Fae are. Having no seeming relationship with the sewer gigolo. Or the fairy, if you remember that. One more story, and then Aurora walks in. Yeah.
Oh, that was quite a nap.
Hello, who are you?
Hey.
She's Igor!
Wait, I thought he's Igor.
Go hug her, he tells you.
Okay.
Oh, we're not on hug. Okay. Here you go, darling. Oh, you poor thing.
Hello, Igor.
I'm gonna... oh, okay. Here you go. Do you want to go back for story time?
Okay.
Join us!
Leishtung, you zombie too?
No, I'm asking questions and
Oh,
getting
funny.
answers, but I think.
very interesting. I would listen.
Yeah.
They are
Anything
very
about the
smart.
world that you want to know about,
Come,
potentially?
come join us on the huddle. The puddle. Hop on Igor's lap!
Which Igor? Igor, or you?
Either.
Yeah, whoever's on the top at the moment.
Yeah, I'll whatever. I'll
Okay,
play
so
Jenga.
it's Leishtung, Phalanor as Igor, real Igor, and Aurora, and then like 5 feet to the right is Nathaniel, just like barely conscious looking at you.
Is the dog curled up at our feet or something? Like, what
No,
else?
it's locked in a room right now.
Oh, poor puppers.
Probably ripping up the bedding and pissing on the sheets.
Not my shit.
Sure.
Anything you'd like to know,
I
Aurora?
would love. You have told me some of your quest. What? Tell me more.
My quest?
We are allies, apparently.
It's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, he just wants to kill Tyrant
Yeah,
because he
fuck.
thinks he's the god.
He's gonna fucking
Reincarnate.
destroy the world, bro.
So just questions about anything, life, the universe.
Yeah, what do you want to know?
Tell me about the moon.
Which one? There are
That
3.
is- Oh. Which one do you find the most interesting?
Oh. There will be a wistful smile coming to his face. Oh, the day moon was always my favorite moon. Always up during the crack of dawn, all the way there until sunset. It'd be smiling down on us on any day, looking, watching, waiting. And then, when it was time for a mortal to die, all of its... what was it? Souls? Memories? Something like that would shoot up like a brilliant flare and join the moon. But unfortunately, that moon had to go because some dipshit wizard decided that he wanted to end the world. And to stop that from happening, the moon materialized and blew itself up. And that's how all the stars are born. Each one is a lost soul being sucked into oblivion.
That is a beautiful story.
You want an insight check, Leishtung?
Yep.
Like 3/4 of that is made up, for sure. There's no way in hell this is the case. On a primal level, you're like, there's no way.
No boon lore.
Yeah. Like, I don't understand. I don't know what enslaving all worlds on the planet have to do with your mission. Or the gods' mission. Why does... What's up with slavery? What's up with that? Can you give us a story about that?
9 hours will pass, and you guys will be above Alcazan, when suddenly...
Fuck.
the airship is rocked back and forth by heavy wind turbulence. Phalanor will be like, alrighty, time to get up from story time. It seems like we're under attack by the wind itself. Get up! Get up! He starts moving Igor off of him.
I'm trying.
Sorry, this is a strange pile.
Go!
Aurora hops down.
Oof. You hop down. Phalanor will scurry on over to the captain's chair, where all the consoles will begin to light up as he starts hitting one of the armrests. Hang on. No, this is what the fuck? Hang on. Where is it? Where are you? Come on, I didn't delete it. There we go. There we go. Let's get some dramatic music in here. Your airship will begin to just literally be pushed more and more off course by the wind itself. And although Phalanor is giving out orders to invisible crew members who are not present on the ship because you're the only people on this ship. What do you guys do as, like, the boat itself is beginning to be pushed around in the sky?
I don't know if Lieutenant was an honorary role, but
Lieutenant, batten down the hatches! There's wind elementals afoot!
Is that a button I push?
Yeah, fuck, hit that one! The big red one!
Bap.
Alright, your airship immediately rocks forward. I need everyone to make me a strength saving throw, or be knocked prone and thrown 15 feet. Easy, easy. Failure. Aurora, you hit the red button and literally go flying 15 feet. You will suffer 3 whole points of bludgeoning damage as you fail to hold on.
Rest or now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You can spend some hit dice. Wei Stang, definitely not. He stayed up all night, or all day. Nice roll. Yeah, so your entire airship just sort of rocks forward. Wei Stang, Igor, what are you doing? As Nathaniel, just starts jostling, having a seizure in his seat.
I'm gonna go
what
to
do we do, Igor?
I'm gonna run out the room and go to the dog.
Yeah, your dog... Let's see if a dog passed. That's a natural 14. That's a success. Since he has at least +3 to that. Yeah, what's up?
No, go ahead first.
Lei Sheng goes all the way downstairs, rocking back and forth, and collects his hound. So, Igor, what do you do on the bridge?
I look to Phalanor and I'll say, Igor, what do I do?
Buckle yourself in, buckaroo! We're gonna go and start using the weapons!
Who's Buckaroo? Where is he?
Alrighty! He just says ignore you for now. Yeah. Phalanor doesn't know how to treat you, to be perfectly honest, Igor.
That's his plan. Well, that's... Hey, never mind.
Oh, yeah?
Igor
You want
doesn't
to...
know... No, Ryan.
No, go on.
Who's Igor?
I mean, Igor's gonna keep trying to talk to Phalanor, just like... Almost trying... Just like almost annoying him. Just like asking what to do constantly.
Yeah.
Acting like Igor.
Well, here's the problem. He knows you'd be doing that shit anyway. So there's no reason to give you your shit back. Oh, fuck. He may just be Igor from now on. I don't know what Phalanор's gonna do, guys. Anyway, these invisible wind currents will bludgeon your ship off course, and Phalanor has to make a captaincy check. He is a professional airship captain. We will see. What is that, a +1 to this? That is... Versus wind. That is even. So he manages not to crash the airship. But he is also getting pushed left, right? Someone roll me a 1d8. Let's see where this wind is taking us.
Got it.
Straight north, baby.
Fuck.
We're heading directly to Tulsa now on a new current of wind. Phalanor's like, oh, they're trying to help us in our quest from God.
That's good, right?
Yes! Are you buckled in yet?
What?
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 Buckles in before she gets yeeted across the ship again.
You buckle in, and more or less will just be harassed. In fact, we will go to a new region map. Well, not new. It's been done forever. But, welcome to Tulsa Backyard. This is the Tulsa regional map. Some of you may remember it, but some of you may not. So, John... Yeah, not a lot of people have. I think only one group has.
Failure? What the hell is that?
It's a ruin. Okay. You will get to the heights of terror when shit will truly hit the fan. You'll pass the plains of Burlo, which are off the map entirely. Go above the coast. The ocean winds looking very stormy and aggressive. In fact, let's put on some rain. Dark and stormy. There we go. The rains and thunder deafen you all as you begin to enter towards Tolst. You pass over the sea of trees, your battleship going forward ever so. Leishtung, your hound is with you. You're getting closer and closer to Tolst. You're starting to recognize some of the landmarks.
I look to my dog in private in our room. Like, right, I'm gonna look to him like, listen. I need to ask you something, okay? I just need you to bark once for yes and 2 for no. Can you contact the dog? Can you put me in contact with the dog? I need to ask the DOG about GOD.
It barked twice.
No?
Fuck. No, he cannot.
He's not down with D-O-double-G.
Down with the sickness.
Damn it. We're in fucking desperate times, and both of us might just be going down with the ship in a minute.
It whines at you like a trapped animal on a fucking airship.
Igor's gonna try just being the most, like, he's literally gonna be, like, trying to, like, get inside Valinor's face. Just, like, not intentionally, like, being destructive, but, like, just, like, actually, there's, like, what do I do? Wait, what's this do? And just, like, go in front of him.
What's the emotion Igor's acting on? Is it fear?
It's somewhat fear. I do have a reason for this, because one of the things that Valinor did say was, we're on a mission to kill God. Which, one of Igor's main things as a paladin is intrinsically trusting, like, a godly figure.
No, he says we're on a mission from God.
Wait, I thought you said we're on a mission to kill God.
No.
Oh, shit. I totally misheard that. Never mind.
Oh, you're good.
Fuck.
Maybe you hate the God secretly?
No. Igor definitely would trust God. Fuck. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried.
Maybe he's just really enthusiastic about this instead. That's why he's up in his face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well. I'm sure Igor will pester no matter what, because he doesn't know what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to pass it no matter what, but he won't be doing it intentionally.
Aurora, are you praying to your own god? / master / mistress?
It's been a rough day. There's a crazy Fae piloting an airship with Igor's face currently.
One of
the
the
kid
biggest.
may or may not be already in Tolst. I'm just holding on. I'm waiting until we get closer.
Yeah.
I
What's
got a
the
plan.
play? If you all right, keep
I
it
got a
secret.
plan.
Then. I'm
I
glad.
got a plan.
You guys will just be battered by the weather. Lightning will begin to strike the ship, but although the outside is made of wood, there seems to be some sort of protective coating, either on the outside or what have you, that keeps the rain off the deck entirely. Storm clouds begin to surround you, obscuring the trees below, stopping your... well, halting your vision, but not stopping the ship. And it just keeps pushing northward, unsure if it's actually on course to Tolst. Valinor will begin chanting a spell. Yeah, it'll last like 6 seconds. I don't think Aurora even has counterspell or a reason to counter the spell. But, you guys will mostly see that the weird cat's version of Valinor will just sort of grow a third eye on its forehead that'll open up and just start emitting this weird ray of earthly color light. It'll be quite horrifying for a moment as Leishtung re-enters with the hound at this time. I think this is where we're going to take our first break.
Good choice.
We'll be right
A lot
back,
of things
guys.
happen.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to City States of Klovisa, ; the God War. You all are in basically that scene from the third Harry Potter movie when he's running away from the Dementors. Cheap CGI clouds surround you. Little shapes of movement are chasing after your ship, and lightning is crackling all around you. It's awful. It's terrifying. It's beautiful in its own way. Destruction just surrounds you. And I want to do a quick character check-in before we move into the scene. We know what you're doing in terms of actions, but I want to know what you're thinking and feeling. And I don't particularly care which order we start in. And I know Igor's will be the fastest, so maybe we should go with Igor first.
Yeah, I mean, he lost all his memories. Like, he doesn't have any motivation for like anything right now.
And now he woke up basically in the cabin of an airplane surrounded by a hurricane.
Yeah, like he's just kind of freaking out, just kind of like survival mode, I guess. Just figure out what's going on. No one's answering his questions.
True. Does this remind Devin K18 of the opening to BioShock, the first BioShock game?
I don't really remember the opening to that game.
It's when you crash in the fucking Atlantic and almost drown. Let's move on to either Leishtung or Aurora. Who wants to go first?
Paper, scissors for it?
Oh, sure. Ready?
It's a rock, paper, scissors, and then shoot, right? All right.
Yeah, we
whoever wins first goes.
Rock,
scissors. Shoot. Oh, wait. We go 3, 2, 1, maybe, right?
No, okay. Aurora, go. You lose automatically for bringing this shit up.
Aurora has fucked around, and we are finding out. She knows dealing with Fae is dangerous. She also knew that she wasn't going to survive if she did anything other than try to make this deal. She's got to play. It's not a smart play, but we've got to get into Tulsa first. So we're just going to ride out this storm literally and metaphorically and figure out if we can make this happen.
How will you know when you get to Tulsa?
I'm assuming an airship's going to land or crash, so I'm buckled in either way.
Alright, Aurora resolves herself, but Leishtung, you have a dog in your lap that's scared as fuck right now. It didn't want to jump the bridge, it sure as shit doesn't want to crash in an airship, man.
Fuck. I'm like circling, like kind of like pseudo panicking in my head, like it doesn't make any sense. He's just literally crazy and doesn't want to question his authority. He wants to destroy shit, not explain anything, and then move on as if nothing happened. Because you know what? It's no consequence to him. He won't die. Cool. Awesome. Great. He doesn't have. They don't feel anything. These are just. I'm learning that these are just beings that don't give a fuck and just want what they want, and now everyone has to pay for it. This is bullshit, and I regret bringing the dog here because this dog doesn't deserve it. It had a hard time already. What the fuck? What the fuck can happen?
So you're just screaming in rage as you've lost all control of the situation?
There was no control at the beginning.
How true of a statement is that?
God, I wish there was a higher power that would be useful.
As you... Well, does Leishtung buckle in, or does he stay free? This may come into relevance here in a moment.
I strap myself in and I like secure my dog with like a blanket and like hold on to them.
Okay.
Like, just in case, with, like hold them with my body.
I think Igor is free ranging right now because he doesn't understand what buckaroo means.
Yeah, he's confused. He's just asking. He's like, "What the hell's going on? What's going on? Please, someone
buckle in, buckaroo."
I don't know what buckaroo is.
Leishtung, you are Igor's minder, but is this the time where you just focus on yourself and the dog, or your friend?
Oh, you know what?
This is a choice you're going to have to make. This is a or B choice.
Fuck.
The dog or Igor? Because he will need minding no matter what, but you can't mind an Igor when you have a dog in your lap.
Igor would understand. It's a dog.
It's a dog.
Looks like you're with me, Igor.
Igor's gonna try sitting on the lap of Phalanor.
Okay, you can sit on the lap of Phalanor. It's fine. He's unbuckled. He doesn't give a shit what happens to his mortal form. Chances are, he's not even the cat that you saw him. This is all some kind of weird illusion. Either way, you all weather the storm. And the airship will begin not to descend, which you think it would with the rain, but ascend through the storm clouds. Phalanor laughing the entire time. Just like a madman. Eventually, you will break through the storm clouds. Thousands of feet above somewhere, the Tolst region. And as you begin to feel like the engines around you slowly die, having suffered so many lightning strikes, I need you three to make me a perception check. We'll give one to Eric, too. Because I know he would... Oh, my fucking Roll20's crashed. Okay. Fucking Igor. If Igor sees it but has no memory of when he gets it back, does he even see it? Hang on. Let me go to Monday. So many characters. Holy shit. Nathaniel Sadiv. Is he lucky?
Yes.
Yeah.
He has 0 luck left, unfortunately.
Yeah.
He's been asleep the whole time, LMAO?
This would kind of... No, he's away now. He's probably dealing with his mom. Alright, here comes the perception check. Okay.
And the dog?
The dog would never... No, the dog is wrapped around in a blanket with Leishtung over him. There's no way.
Just for the meme. Carry on.
Just for the meme. Aurora, your eyes are probably just shut as you're just rattling here. Just with the turbulence. And then there's that, like, sinking sensation as you, like, go above, like, the crease of a roller coaster that has no rail. And then you begin to descend, and, like, all of your organs are going towards your lungs and your heart. And you're like, oh! And you start screaming out. Nathaniel wakes up and just starts yelling, crying, never having experienced this before. His words will more or less be like, we're all gonna die! Igor, you are literally grasping onto Phalanor. Arms around your neck, or his, well, your and his neck. Our neck, if you will. And then you will just feel an absence. And you look down at the empty captain's chair. Phalanor's dipped. And you, well, what do you do, Igor?
I start pushing buttons. I'm freaking the fuck out.
You start slapping buttons on the armchair. Your skin bleeding as you, Igor, return to being Igor, truly. Leishtung, you pray?
If Igor's returned to being Igor, I do have something I want to do then.
Oh,
you know what?
on.
I'm gonna rage.
You're off! You rage! How many rages do you have left?
I have 2 left.
Alright.
Now I have 1.
You can rage now. I don't know if you can perpetuate it for as long as it will take for this thing to descend. You just start hitting yourself. You're just like, fuck!
Yeah.
You grapple yourself.
Yeah.
Or the dog, I guess. Yeah, I guess that would work if you just keep grappling the dog over and over and over again.
Nathaniel, you used to pilot big ships. What can we do with this?
This is not a situation truly where anyone can, like, have a calm conversation. You're literally in a spaceship shooting straight to the ground. But Igor, what do you do?
he's gonna yell out. He's gonna say, "Ship, fire elemental! Please, Captain, help us! Turn the ship up! Turn the ship up! Listen to me!"
Igor, you start looking for your salvation, slapping the keyboard, and you look out at the window. And there, with your 14 perception, you see a figure that is sort of obscured by clouds that surround him, as if a perpetual storm is just being generated to cast him in shadow. And there, you also see a cat that quickly goes away as those two just are gone. You then begin to plummet, your view completely obscured by cloud and storm. And Igor, I need you to make me a captaincy/intelligence check as you try to pilot the ship from the command chair that you only truly got snippets of.
One time, Igor. This
Do
is
I
it.
at least have, like, proficiency, maybe, from when I was the captain of the other airship? Like...
You were never a trained captain, no. If Bogeable was here, definitely.
Intelligence, you said.
Do it, Igor.
Saving throw, or...
If there was ever a time for a saving throw, this would be it, yeah. This is basically a save or die.
Flat 0.
Okay. Destiny is in your hands, Igor. What will the fate...
Yeah! Igor, the captain! He is the captain of an airship.
Igor, your mind... Even if I gave you disadvantage, it'd be a pass.
He's always the captain.
Igor, you are like...
Fuck. Engaged.
Yeah, Uriel.
Igor, you are beginning to, like, go up in the air with how the G-forces are affecting you. And you immediately find the button that has, like, a picture of a steering wheel. And you're like, you hit that shit, immediately a steering wheel falls down, old piratey style. Wood furnished, mahogany wood, 1,000,000 GPs worth, well, not that much, but still. A very fine-ass, like, sailing ship. And you grab hold of it, immediately start spinning it, out of control. You lock on, and there you start to feel the wind press against this airship's unseen wings. For a moment, it's static, and then your airship begins to turn, and you fight it. Give me a strength check, or saving throw, or athletics check, whichever one you want, I don't care. Another pass! You hold on, and then you lock it into place, evening out, stopping you from going into a turn dive, or spiral of death, as they call it. You begin to fucking sail, going at like a 30-degree angle. It's awful at first, and then the wind catches the prow, and you begin to turn upward, and then you pierce the cloud cover. You're maybe 1,000 feet off the ground. Trees are just everywhere from 30 to 100 feet up. And you are looking at, well, the forest. Igor, you're going to crash this ship. But where are you going to crash it? There's an ocean, there's a cliff, there's a river, there's mountains, and then there's the trees. Oh, fuck. I just reset the entire music. What do you do, Igor? You're about to triumph.
There's no hope of saving the ship? It's gonna crash?
Well, it depends on how you crash it, I guess. You may save it, or you may destroy it.
You're just gonna try to take it in for a landing on the river, I guess.
The river.
It's an airship, right? That means water. Good.
True. Alright. This is the ultimate dice roll right now. Would you like to roll a 1d20 or a 1d6?
It's bait either way. Just roll good, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah,
1d20.
just roll good.
We gotta roll the classic one.
This is a flat check.
D&D game. Alright. I feel like I just used all my luck, but maybe there's a little left in there. A little plot armor left.
Okay. Oh my god.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Just a little left.
That'd be a 5 on a D6. I'm trying to find any sort of music.
Victory music.
Any victory music. Any. Where are you? What about this?
Oh,
No, that's way too peaceful. That's you guys dying.
Probably wanting to be the very best, because we are.
Like no one
Igor
ever
is a
was.
true captain of an airship.
There we go. The storm begins to recede, Igor. The lightning and thunder are gone as you aim for the airship, quickly moving hard to port. As your airship begins to turn, divoting, lining up with the river up here. You...
is flabbergasted.
I am as well. You begin to head straight towards the river, passing by, shooting through cliff sides that are maybe a mile or two apart. You will pass by a village that, in the rain, no one sees this epic, awesome moment. As you feel the airship's bottom just strike water. Skip, all of you lurch in your seats. Igor, your strength holds you to the fucking chair and to the steering wheel. Your legs go out from under you. You're hovering, body pressed. And then another skip, another bounce, and eventually the airship stops. You feel it run aground on the river bank. The river either not being deep enough, or you hitting some sort of riverside. And you're staring at a cliff, heavily forested to the north. You breathe in, Igor. You breathe out. Little do you know, maybe a mile away, visiting his wife, Bojabal is the only person to truly see this moment. And he, knowing instinctively through that magical bond of friendship, of captain and pilot, wipes away the rain and says to himself, "Good job, Igor." Or that's at least what you think happens as your body literally falls apart and you fall to the floor. Igor's delusions. Ending this scene. Okay.
Next roll's Devin.
Devin K18. The God Roller himself.
Other teams take notes. Just roll good. All the fuck
easy.
Literal plot armor.
Literal plot armor. God damn. I love Igor.
Time will pass for our characters. Maybe an hour, maybe 2. But this landing did not go unnoticed. What's up?
Will Igor find out if the environmental's still there? Is his buddy there? Please.
2 hours will pass and Igor will wake up. Aurora, your back hurts like no other. If you were ever going to drink that potion, now would be the time.
Now is definitely the time that she will drink the potion from her page.
Okay. I think you just feel like a set amount of time younger. Quote unquote. Feel. And not are.
Okay.
I want to know if it's a set amount or if it's a Give me 1 second.
She drinks the potion. You can imagine this old lady just like cracking every bone in her body in some disgusting, like, wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube.
Yeah, roll me a 1d6.
And ending in her nasty long fingers just. And then she just appears a little bit younger.
Yeah, roll me a 1d6. Oh, unfortunate.
Weak ass potion.
Go ahead and subtract 7 years from your character's age.
I had to kill a fucking dryad for that.
True. Well, you had to get someone to kill the triad for you.
Details. Everything turned out fine. I only lost thousands of gold in the process.
Little did you know you could just buy it on the fucking black market.
It's fine. It was just the most expensive gum Arabic anyone has ever purchased.
True. Leishtung, you awaken, bolted to your seat or tied to your seat, when your dog begins to lick your face, the cracking of bones unsettling Igor as he begins to stir, calling out for a friend that is currently extinguished. Eric's around. Or not Eric. Nathan's around, excuse me. You have survived. Seemingly.
Oh,
Excellent pilot work, Igor. I knew you had it in you.
That's why they call me the captain.
holy shit, you are the fucking captain.
Oh man.
Oh, you okay? I looked to the dog, who, like, yeah?
What?
The dog nods, having found the secret captain's stash and having drank the whole bottle without telling you. You
That's
just
okay,
find an
you
empty
deserved it.
bottle of bourbon.
This is okay. It's
This-
alright.
It's okay, Sentry. You go
The
take
fire elemental.
It drunkenly
what about him?
growls at Aurora before leaving.
That is
Probably to
fair.
puke somewhere.
Guys, the fire elemental. What about it?
Igor, I will try to get you your face back.
Yeah, Igor's... Igor finally recognizes that he has raw flesh here on his face where he was touched.
Igor, stop poking Zat.
Well, but this is what connected me to the
Igor, Zat will
to
get
the ship.
infected. Stop poking Zat.
Oh, okay.
Get your finger out of there. Stop picking your nose. You touched the wound. Oh my god. Igor, I've Zafay. Phelanor. He is sister, brother to Zafay, my patron. I will try to get you your face back.
Okay, because I don't even know if the ship is going to listen to me without it.
That being said, I think we are in much bigger danger.
Yeah,
Fuck,
we don't
where's
know if the fire
cat?
elemental's all right.
Hey, fire elemental, you okay?
I was never here. You're talking to air.
Cool. It seems fine, Igor. I heard it in
I'm
the
gonna go make
mad
sure.
thing.
Igor's gonna go to the engine room.
Igor,
Okay,
your
we
ribs
will
are
see you
like
later.
fractured, but you can do this. No big deal.
Igor will crawl.
Igor crawls. I think everyone has something broken. Either like your clavicle from the seatbelts, your chest from being rammed into a steering wheel, or in, Nathan's case, his arms, which were literally tied behind his back. Which, it's just fucking broken. Everyone is kind of injured and in pain at this moment.
Leishtung events transpired.
Yeah. Where's the cat? Can you see it with your eyes, or? Cause
It poofed. It went gone. Fae are very strong creatures. I have no idea if it went.
Igor crawling
can-
in the hallway. I actually saw it before we crashed.
There.
where?
It was outside fighting something on the wing, and then it disappeared.
Okay, thanks, Igor. Okay, so Leishtung.
No problem.
We don't buy that, do we?
I buy
There's
it.
something on the wing. Okay, Igor.
I don't know.
That's fair.
I have no idea. I'm gonna look for a thing that looks like a radio, and I'm gonna try and contact Tulst.
I will
And
try
my
and
thing-
contact my Fae.
Yeah. I'm gonna fumble around things that look like a microphone, and press buttons.
Yeah, you start hitting buttons. Most of, if not everything, is currently dead right now.
That's all.
However, who are we forgetting?
Nathaniel,
No.
Nathaniel.
who has a communicator. Question mark?
Or the child.
Oh yeah. The child.
Yeah.
No. Who is the
Look,
fastest
Daniel has
form of
a-
communication that you have access to?
Jade!
There you go.
Oh.
My
we all-
eyes! I slapped my eyes.
Jade?
Jade!
Shade was avoiding us because we had VP, the mirror.
Yeah.
True, but now that you have crashed an airship, maybe someone would have told him. Maybe he was spying on... None of you guys are perceptive. He can literally pop in whenever he wants. Stung calls out for Shade as Igor makes it down the first flight of stairs, belly crawling. It is the most painful thing ever, but he's got armor on. It's fine. Who cares if that armor's a little dented inwards?
He needs to see if the fire mental's okay.
Lei Stung will call for Shade. Shade will appear in your periphery. Says, oh, the forbidden spell ended.
Yo, we have a story for you. And I just relayed the past, like, few hours of events and information to him immediately.
Okay. He will stay there and listen until he gets bored of you. And then just rambling, sort of in pain, and be like, all right, we're done here. And then he will say, help is on its way. Give them a minute or two.
Tell Tyrant that we got a really cool ship.
Okay.
Thank you.
Just hold on, Lei Stung.
I hold on so hard, bro. I really do.
You start crying.
It's half pain, half my emotions.
Aurora, if there's nothing pressing, then we can jump to Igor and then kind of fast forward. I don't know if you had something planned.
Do I have a way to contact Lady Flounce or no?
She makes contact with you normally.
I figured as much. I'll sit and pretend like I'm trying to contact Lady Flounce.
Okay. What do you do with the voice of the people?
Oh, VP.
Yeah, where did he go?
Did you catch any of that? Holy shit.
Was he in your bag this entire time while you were asleep?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then he's totally missing. He bit through, like, a hole of your backpack. You're gonna have to go to your room and try to find him.
Oh, fuck's that stupid mirror. Back to
You know, how hard can it be to find a mirror that crawls, like, 5 feet in every 6 seconds, right? Then again, you were out for 2 hours. That's quite a bit of distance he could have traveled.
It's an airship. Where could he have gone?
Right. I am the voice of the people. I will not be found.
If anything, I'd hear it from a mile away.
Yeah,
talking
true.
about,
This airship was built on the blood of my friends.
Should have thrown the voice of people at Phalanor and have him eat the cat.
True. Oh, that's a fun idea. Igor, you find a mirror on the ground on your way to the engine room.
Oh, no.
It's like a hand mirror.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like...
You go pick it up real quick, just look at it.
Oh, no. It's a crawl-off. You're crawling and it's crawling, too. Like, you see these little glass phalanges that are just, like, moving around the floor like a weird spider.
Hello there.
I'm the voice of the people. You will not disturb me.
You're the voice of what people?
The people.
What
and then you
people?
move like 10 feet closer to it, prone. No, get away. Don't touch me.
Why? I want to see you. Crawl closer.
Oh no, fuck. It dashes 10 feet. It's just the stupidest crawl ever. Igor, you will eventually catch the voice of the people, this tiny little hand mirror made out of steel. You'll say fuck.
Who are you? Wait,
I am the voice
mirror?
of the people.
The thing that Grandma Aurora, she used to carry it around.
No.
What are you doing outside of your bag?
That was a different voice of the people.
Oh. Do you know our voice of the people?
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy.
Oh. I don't really know him. So...
You're just like looking at your own reflection and your eyes are just a little bit more red.
Yeah, just looking at the reflection.
Yeah.
So what are you doing here?
I'm trying to make it to the engine room.
Oh, me too.
We should go together.
Okay. Igor will crawl with the mirror in his hand.
Okay. He pulls you 2.5 feet for every hit. Because he goes at half speed. Okay, I'm going to fast forward this a little bit because this is getting silly. The voice of a people wants you to put him in the, like, tube.
Like where the fire goes?
Yeah, where the fire goes.
Wait 1 second. Igor will look at the thing and be like, Fire Elemental, you there? Hello? Please, wake up.
I'm just gonna roll a dice to see if this thing's alive. Hang on.
Please be alive.
Oh, fuck. It rolled off the table. Oh my god, you're such a lucky bitch, Devin. Holy fuck. This is unbelievable. Igor, from the pneumatic tube's opening that slowly hisses open, revealing a port for you to slide stuff in, a little, like, 1 inch by, like, half an inch guy will show up and be like, hey! How's it going?
Do you remember me? It's me.
Yeah!
Oh, thank God you're alive. I saved it. I saved the airship.
You're awesome!
Thank you. I'm so glad you're alive.
Yeah, me too!
I will fix you if it's the last thing I do.
I'll hold you to that!
Okay.
What the fuck is in your hand? Keep it away from me!
Oh, okay. He wants to say hi. He said he wanted me to shove it in you?
Igor, put me in!
What should I do?
Don't do it! It's evil!
Oh, fuck. It's
I'm
evil.
not evil!
Smash
the mirror. You smashed the mirror! You smash the mirror on the metal riveted floor, finding just, like, one of those, like, you know how, like, some metal, like, stairs have, like, this weird cheese grater thing going on so that you won't slip on accident? And it has one of those, and you just find one and just fucking slap it. Immediately the glass shatters. And there's silence for a moment as, like, the little flame guy hunkered down, like, peers its, like, tiny little flame eyes over. And then, Igor, you hear about, like, 100 different versions of the voice of a people, all echoing the same thing. We are the voice of the people. We cannot be broken.
Flame, what do I do?
Fucking lock me down before it gets in! Quickly! It immediately hisses down, and all the glass shards begin to start moving towards it.
I lock it down, and I don't know if I have a bag or something. I start trying to gather the pieces of the glass inside the bag.
Yeah, each time you grab one, it will deal 1 point of damage to you. I need you to make me some kind of check. Probably a dex-based check.
What type of damage is it?
Slashing.
Is it magical?
It ignores your armor completely.
Fuck. Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay. What type of check?
Some kind of dex check, just to see how quickly... Maybe sleight of hand, probably.
Sleight of hand.
Oh my.
God damn.
Plot armor's really on point today, man. It's really on point today.
Well, welcome to the Igor show, guys. The raid team's dissolved. It's just Team Igor now. He just does everything. Hasn't rolled below an 11 today. You know, he might as well just have a 10% chance of rolling 5%.
For those of you keeping track at the home, that's 2 airships to Igor to none to all the other teams.
Hey, get fucked other teams.
Just saying.
It was just foreshadowing. It's good character writing.
True.
Yeah.
I guess so, yeah. Igor, this is not a trial for you at all. Even though these things will slash you and each tells you, no, don't put me in the bag. You cannot silence a voice. Every single one repeating the same lines. You break us, the more numerous we become. You will eventually collect them all, you assume. Unless one, like, slips through a crack and is just no longer able to get up here. But, just Unbelievable. Just really good. Really good rolling, Devin.
Thank you.
After this shenanigan, to call it anything else would be a disservice to shenanigans. People will arrive. Friends, I should say, not just people. A spirit beast will show up, but a hunter will be around. Some dude in a leopard print, tiger print, everything will kind of show up on the deck and just start shooting lightning bolts at spirit beasts that are trying to clamber inside and eat you. The ship holds. Yeah, he's a really cool guy. If only you knew who he was, Aurora. There's this agelessness about him. It's almost romantic, you think to yourself. Reminds you somewhat of Clowntown. Oh well, who cares? You all... Day. Yeah, true. One day we'll figure out this fucking character. Hunters will appear, followed by random villagers / the resettled Mokapunians, as well, indeed, as Bojable, will show up. They will call him. His wife lives in Riverwatch. You guys crash not too far away from there. And he will show up with a crossbow of some kind that you guys got from the City of Pumpkins. And start helping you guys out.
Bojable.
He hugs you, Igor, and says, I saw what you did.
I got another one. It's even
There's never been a captain I've been more proud to follow than you, Igor.
Will you be my pilot again?
Of course.
Just hug him.
You hug him. There's this, very weird homoerotic moment between you two.
Igor will also hand him the bag full of mirror shards and tell him, bury this in the deepest lake you found.
I will do it without questioning it. And there's just 100 voices coming from inside. You cannot bury the voice of the people. We will find our way out. Our truth will be heard!
And that's the last we heard of old VP.
If you guys notice, right next to Kernlow's logging camp, there is a place known as Pit. That is where Bojable will take the voice of the people, where he will never be seen again.
Wait, Bojable will never be seen again, or the voice of the people?
Who knows? We'll find out next time. In the meantime... minutes. You guys will be summoned via airship, which is coming to provide, a medical rescue on you four. Ropes / stretchers will be handled out. A crew of engineers / soldiers, for lack of a better word, will also come to secure the area and investigate what the fuck just went down. And you guys will make it back to Tolst.
Igor's leaving. He'll say, don't touch my fucking ship!
They're already standing on it and technically outrank you in this moment. So, you will make it back to the Tyrant's Court, where you will spend some time recovering. The Tyrant will drop by and be like, hey, what happened? Get the Cliff's Notes, but he won't... How do we say this? Go into depth when someone's ribs are, pressing into their lungs. Because that would be what many people in the business consider rude.
Kind of cringe.
Cringe and blue-pilled. God, when did you guys leave? Okay.
Check the VOD.
No, I'm looking right now. I think you got there in September. Raid, boat pickup. So it is the 5th when you guys truly get here. And then you guys will spend at least 2 weeks of downtime. Just sort of recuperating. So... Raid... BS Crash... Wow. Okay, this changes a lot, Nathan, with how well you rolled. I'm not even kidding. Alright. 1, 2. Okay. 2 weeks later, when you recover, Jerome will be received in Toast and join the Tyrant.
Oh yeah, that whole chestnut.
So Jerome's gonna make a visit to Igor when he's at the hospital.
You haven't watched the other episodes, have you, bud? Good luck. This will be a fun interaction for you.
Fuck.
Jerome, he's here. Who wants XP?
Ooh,
Okay.
Yeah. Let's talk about... Well, you're all going to hit 8 no matter what. But, instead of adding onto that, we're going to see if anyone leveled naturally. Leichtung is 7. Igor's already 8. So good job, Igor. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. There we go. Let's go look at combat. In the meantime, why don't you guys talk about your favorite moments from this arc that we've been on?
I mean, 100% what just happened is my favorite moment. That was fucking sick.
True.
That was a good time.
Yeah, I thought we were 100% all dead. Like, 100%, and the ship was gone forever. I thought there was no way.
There was the whole arc. For a moment there, we only had regrets.
Yeah, and then went back to no regrets.
Also, Rip Chad.
True.
Yeah.
He would not have survived this encounter. I'd have made sure of it.
Slow fall. Something, something, something.
Something, something, yeah. Oh,
I really like the big mouth monsters in the alleyway. That was good. That was funny.
Oh, the foul ones, the undulating
Yeah.
ones. Ah!
They're cool characters. I'm
Thank
happy
you.
with them. Talking to the rats was interesting. I don't know what's gonna happen with that.
Really love how we all jumped straight past a monster, only to get all just bitch slapped by that monster, which would not let us pass. That was fun.
That was not the plan.
That was not what I thought that monster was gonna do.
That doesn't seem right.
It was a good time.
Igor gets a child. That was fun.
I was told to get the child. I'm doing what I'm told.
Come here, kid. I got candy.
The descriptions of the cat walking on the ceiling were so epic to me.
The art that you created of the descriptions of the cat walking on the ceiling.
Oh, thank you,
bro.
Very
God, we learned at least 3 big secrets, so that's another 3,000. We had, what, 5 sessions of roleplay? 4? What was it?
Oh, yeah.
4?
For this arc?
Yeah, I think it was 4.
So this episode, the episode prior, we started with the kid. The episode before that, this is definitely 4.
Yeah, because then the one before that was us like wrapping up the other stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, 4.
Okay. Igor, what's your experience at now?
I'm at 34,701.
Okay. So you just hit
so I'm
8?
like just 8.
Then you won't hit 9 from this, but you might get close.
Oh, sure.
Damn.
Okay. So we completed... We didn't complete... What did we set out to do?
Good question.
Not complete the mission we set out to do 100%.
You didn't, but you completed an arc quest that was supposed to be next season's thing you guys were supposed to be doing. So instead of getting the airship, to be fair, all of this could have been avoided if you had just gone straight to Mephilia. All of this could have been dealt with, and all this shit would have happened not next year, but next season, in the next calendar year. So, for sequence breaking, I applaud you all. Good job. And I will reward that, because why wouldn't I?
Yay, speedrun.
True.
Found the ship's
2,000
boys.
times
a
7.5 divided by 4. Okay. So, 3.
Plus the dog, right?
No.
Sentry level up too?
He is not, no.
Thank God.
Oh, fuck. What was it? It was like 5, 3, 2, 5. Plus 3, 7, 5, 0. What else did we do? We did combat, we did roleplay, we completed a quest, so... What am I forgetting?
Did you include the hot lore drops?
Yeah, I can, you got Discovery XP for that. That's just flat, though, so...
Did we get super sick boat XP?
That's part of the quest,
sequence grouping.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to put everything that we did in some sort of order of cool things.
Okay. Fuck
Buried the voice of the people.
Yeah, does that count for anything?
No, that's Bulgeable's XP.
Bogeable kills the voice of a people. Gets 10,000 experience points for combat. Each one being 1,000 or 100. Each shard 100.
He just turns it to dust and powder and then throws it away. Like
Bogeable like comes back fucking jacked as hell, just putting his ASIs to strength.
So now that the voice of the people is gone, John, if we had turned it into powder, could the powder of the people have been like some beautiful distraction? Like
powder of the people?
pocket sand known to mankind?
Undoubtedly, it would be like a glitter dust or like a hypnotic pattern as glass shards go in their eye and just start vibrating. We're the voice of the people. We just disintegrate somebody.
In a different timeline, Aurora took and shattered
True.
the voice of the people into a cajillion pieces and threw them in someone's eyes. It would have been a good time.
If it didn't want to destroy the airship, I could have kept it. But...
Okay, why doesn't everyone take home?
No.
The flame was like, it's evil. I'm like, oh fuck, it's evil.
Everyone can take home 9,875 experience points. I think this is your highest payout.
Ooh, 870?
9875. Come on. Yeah. There's my phone.
I will give this to Le Stung. I believe that brings everyone up to 8.
3.
Naturally, so no one needs to level up. Or, you know, do the even out experience. 31740 plus 9875.
4K away from level 9.
Nice.
Level up.
615. Nathaniel also hits level 8. Le Stung, if you fucking multi-class, I'm going to rip your head off.
Are we doing the rolls now?
Sure, if you want to. We have 40 minutes left, so... Oh my god. Nick.
That's all you gotta do, everyone. Just roll good.
Just roll good. Holy fuck.
Hey, easy.
Next.
So we have 2 weeks, basically, of downtime. One of these weeks has to be dedicated to justify your level up. I don't care how you do it, so long as it's creative and isn't I train without break. You know, look at aspects of your character that are somewhat underdeveloped and try to work out what new thing you're getting. I think for level 8s, it's mostly ASIs. I could be wrong, but
yeah,
I don't like being wrong. So this would be a feat or, you know, extra points and stats. You don't have to pick now if you want to wait over the week. But, I mean, we have 40 minutes to burn. This went a lot faster. Probably because it's 3 of you today. Devin, are you excited with how things turned out? Oh my god, CK.
Finally.
I'm gonna have to start
how you living?
Busting out the breath weapons, boys. Oh shit. Oh man. I guess I can go over the news of what while you guys recover. So, Nathaniel's Rune of Recall was indeed used. Phelanor told the girl, go! If you fail, I'll crash the airship into the tower. And she went. And she cannot kill Tyrant on her own. With Phalanor, she stood a chance. So, Aurora, you technically baited Phalanor into losing the quest.
I was gonna trap Phalanor too if we got back to Tulsa, but they disappeared.
Yeah, he disappeared.
Yeah.
It is what it is. The girl, currently known as her real name, Calla Mortarian, is under house arrest and is more or less magically condemned currently. She's basically in a room, basically an isolation pod. Somewhere in the Tyrant's court. The tower, for those interested, has moved on to psychological warfare. Currently, they are slandering the Tyrant with a book series / big-ass omnibus of Tyrant fanfiction that may or may not be related to his past. That occurred on the... what's it called? On the 6th. So the day after you guys get back and you're hospitalized, you'll hear this 3 days later that Tyrant's basically just burning all the books and has made it illegal to read. If someone is found in possession of it, they will be not fined, but looked down upon. And he has specifically threatened any of the his task force who are found in possession of it to be removed from the never die in Tulst clause he is doing for all of his people. So he'll just currently if someone jumps in front of a car and they get hit, he just fills their HP back up. He won't do that if he finds one of you fucks with it. That being said, you're always being spied on Shade, so, do this at your own risk. Lore for potentially dying in Tulst.
Juicy, sexy lore.
Super sexy lore. If it's real. Who knows what Ashley has wrote down, right? Political team, the political team is now known as the failure team. Any current, if anyone is found saying that the political team is not the failure team, you're out. You just get fired immediately. That is their new designation. They're also known as Unit 03 now, if that is what you guys wish to or prefer to call them. And Jerome, when you guys fully recover, Lee-mow. Jerome has switched sides due to the Discovery Team shenanigans. Jerome basically teleported, in succession 7 times, before on the 8th time, the Tyrant was like, fine, I'll let you speak, and Jerome was like, yo, now that, Arvo's dead, which, by the way, Arvo's dead.
Who's Argo?
Arvo? The one NPC you guys never really interacted with. He was an Ulathaean bigwig / their fucking king. But who cares, right? Jerome showed up and was like, hey, put me in jail. I'll tattle on your enemies and also let me help you. And the Tyrant was like, okay. And sort of took him into custody / imprisonment and is currently dealing with that. And that is kind of what you're doing when you all recuperate and can meet up once more. So, does anyone know how they level up Aurora or Lei Stung?
I'm still deciding if I want to feed or not.
Okay. Well, you can save it till next time if you want.
I just put my strength up to 20 fully. Fuck.
Nice.
Good choice. What do you do? How do you get stronger?
What? How do you get stronger? You lift heavy things, drink a
No.
lot of juice.
You
No.
cannot do that.
You can't do that in this point in time.
No,
you're
you've
beyond
already
just,
used that
regular
excuse.
physical labor.
Yeah, you are peak human physicality right now.
How do you go beyond? How do you go even further beyond?
I don't know. You tell me. It doesn't have to be moving objects. Maybe it's willpower.
Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe you sold more of your soul to the dog.
You know what? I'm gonna try and commune with the dog, and that's how I'm gonna sell my soul to it more.
Stake your humanity. Break your limiter. Doctor! Remove my cringe limiter! Ah! Any Metal Gear fans out there?
They start playing the theme. He's fighting in the fucking general politician.
We're gonna use the war economy to defeat the war economy. Raiden. Okay. You want to commune with your dog? How do you commune with your dog?
I'm gonna try and find a place that's like isolated somewhere in the city, and I'm gonna like sit down with the dog, and I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna get in the squat position, right?
The crisscross applesauce position?
Yep.
You go to the park. That's where you go.
Yep. I'm going to the dog park with the one dog.
You have the only dog in the dog park. Hell yeah.
Yeah. And I've never tried anything spiritual in my life, but I'm gonna just start reaching out to it. And like, however I know how to pray.
Well, you tell me.
I sit down, cross applesauce. I'm like, great barker that be. Call out to you in these desperate times. My loyalty should be unwavering.
Give me a religion check at disadvantage. Yeah. What the fuck? Just roll 2 nat 20s. Oh my god.
That's one.
No, it's
Do
9.
it.
Unfair.
If only it wasn't a disadvantage. Wei Stung, you are a godless man, as most people are in this world. You think to yourself, man, I wish I had a spiritual advisor right now. This ain't gonna work. I can't just talk at the trees and be like, hey, God, hear me out, chief.
Man, I wish that... Is there someone who isn't Ozark that might be into this stuff? Are there any druids around that I can go talk to?
Do you know Randy?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Randy. Shit.
Try to go find Randy in Alcazar? Aren't you banned from Alcazar?
No, I'm banned from the like courtroom. I can't go in the castle.
Moru has a restraining order.
Yeah. If I can go to Alcazar. So I think I'm gonna go do that. I think I'm gonna take a flight there and look for Randy.
You go look for Randy, and Randy knows you. Is Randy in a talkative mood? That doesn't tell me anything.
He's stoned.
Give me an investigation check.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god. You have +5 to investigation? Jesus.
Yeah, I don't... Wait, why do I...
Oh yeah, it's your fucking dog perk. You sniff them out.
Oh, that's right.
You start sniffing for Randy. Trying to recall what he smelled like in his grisly display of elemental worship.
Maybe emerald and some kind of sedative rocks.
True. You start smelling this weird volcanic sulfurous smell. and follow it to the docks of Alcazam. Hoping that we're buying enough time for Aurora. That's
John,
desperate.
I'm at the point where I can learn spells, and there's some fun 4th level ones, and I know you... John, can I learn Banishment?
Yeah, totally.
Sweet. Aurora, having dealt with a Fae, learns this. She didn't get to pull her gambit, maybe another time, but needing some way to save time, be able to communicate with her team, even if only for a while. She gains Banishment, being able to yoink people to another point of existence for a little while.
Yes.
Also taking Wisdom and Cha ASI, because I didn't see any feats that I wanted. Didn't swap any invocations. Changes applied.
Cool. I guess you get most of your magic from your queen.
Lady Flounce.
Yes. Lady Flounce, yes. So when you ask Flounce and be like, hey, I need to banish some motherfuckers sometime. Can you help me out?
I also have a favor, Lady Flounce. Your brother...
Okay, you're talking to her now. Perfect.
Perfect. Yeah, your brother took Igor's face. Can Igor get his face back?
I have a brother?
Another Fae. It was a spring Fae. Phalanor?
Phalanor? She looks at you confused.
Is this not another spring Fae?
Shakes her head. All spring Fae are female.
This was a male, a kitty cat. They claimed they were of the Fae. You have not a brother?
No.
This is very odd. There is a Fae
agree.
going around that claimed you were some sort of kin.
That's odd.
Anyway, I got into a very strange scuffle with this Fae. They seem to like you, but not like... Fuck, why is there so many Fae? Methelio.
Methelio's not a Fae. He's a foul one.
Even more problematic, I suppose.
Yes, that demonic fuck.
I need to be able to banish creatures, even if only for a moment. This would help. This would keep my team alive.
I shall grant you the spell. Banish. You must say it with a peculiar tongue.
Yes, this is a banish.
Yes.
Banishment.
Also, you're looking lovely. Look at you, darling. She, like, graces your cheekbones with her thumbs. I know.
Could I have another, perhaps?
You have to do something for me first.
What are you in need of?
I will contact you.
Thank you.
I'll send a runner.
It is good to feel young again. Oh, you should have heard these bones. I got my ass kicked. I was dead. Ooh. It was no good.
Well, don't die. And she kisses you on the eyeball and gives you your spell.
Oh, thank you.
Oh shit, Eric finally messaged me. Oh. Well, okay. Eric's just not gonna show up. It's fine.
Sag. Watch the VOD, bud, but you're already watching the VOD, so you were hearing me tell you this.
Okay. We go back to Leistung, who finds Randy on a dock, looking out to the sea, staring at the massive flock of seagulls, which harasses every fishing boat out there. It is like a fucking fight. Like a truly pitched battle between fishermen as well as these seagull hordes. Swarms, truly. One guy is just using fire just into the air, some sort of spell. Because he knows that's how you get rid of... you walk up to Randy, who's witnessing the spectacle, and just says, the circle of life continues. When will man ever learn that thunder is the true way to defeat a swarm? And
Amen, brother.
And
hey, Randy.
ecologically friendly. Oh, Lishtung and dog. He just starts yelling and like going away from it. Sentry, the opportunist that he is, starts to post up and just start like hackles raised, growling at him. He's like, what is that?
This is one of the dogs.
Oh, fucking. He, like, does that to his skin to, like, straighten his, like, loose flesh out. It's like, it's not a wild animal.
No.
It's the messed up shit you got.
Messed up.
Unnatural. Just, like, gestures. And you're, you know, Sentry's just like, oh, fuck this guy.
Yeah, I was actually coming to talk to you about this specifically.
You want to get rid of it? Throw it in the ocean.
Nah, not get rid of it.
The ocean claims everyone.
Big boy. True, the ocean is terrifying, but I think that's a conversation for another time.
I wouldn't go in it if I were you.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask you about, like, I'm trying to commune with Big Dog.
Why?
If you know anything about that. I have questions and, like, need for help.
You're gonna go talk to a mutt. Some weird, like, wolf hybrid that got genetically fucked by humans.
I don't know if it was even made by
You think
humans.
This thing has the answers? It was bred. Literally, 2 animals were forced to fuck and reproduce over and over and over again. That thing doesn't know anything. That's a pet. It's an abomination. An aberration. That shit ain't natural, he says.
Wait, are you talking about the breed of the dog and not that it's like a magical dog? Is that what I'm getting?
All dogs. I don't care if they're man's best friend. They're unnatural. Monsters, even. Imagine you're a wolf stalking through the forest, and then you see one of these things. Shapeshifters. They're almost like you, but their eyes are weird. They're speaking a different language. I can't shapeshift into this fucking thing. Look at it. It's not even a wild animal.
Huh. That's interesting.
He just stares at you intently.
So I'm assuming you don't know how, like, communicate with, like...
Oh, I can communicate to anything, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what do you want?
That was really
you want, like, a ritual? Is that what you want?
Yeah, I was wondering if you could do the favor. Like, if anything I can do in return, you know, just let me know.
Okay, but I got to throw you into the ocean.
And
then he slaps you in the face and, like, choke slams you into the sea. He goes with you, of course, because, you know, he's into it. Leishtung, you don't know what kind of spell is cast, but can you roll me 2d100?
Yes, I...
Do it.
Wow, good range. Yeah, that'll do it. You're within 3 degrees of each other. You know, I think that makes perfect sense. Just think, if you met a vampire right then and there, you could have become a vampire. You, Leishtung, go into the ocean, and immediately your sight shifts. You fall, you begin to sink, and then you're standing in a field. Water's not in your lungs, you're not drowning. You're in a grassy plain. Green grass, golden wheat. It's like that scene from 300 right before you go to war and die. And there, bounding is Sentry. And Sentry's chasing something through the grass.
I go frolic towards Sentry and see what's
You
going
frolic, dancing among the grass. And you see a rat. And this Sentry, not Sentry, but still Sentry, pounces, and then leaps, and then just eviscerates a rat. It is a brutal killing that you witness within moments. And then immediately it shakes the rat in its death throttle, and then spits it out, and this bloody hound stares at you, Lei Stung. All sense of joy and care and love gone. Its eyes almost a void, a tool to be used. And it looks at you, Lei Stung.
Hi there.
Lei Stung. Dogs don't speak human.
Oh, fuck. Alright. I'm gonna do my dance. I'm gonna get on all fours.
Your
Chase
dance
my tail.
will take 10 minutes. You are under Vasi. You know you don't have that kind of time.
Oh, shit.
On a meta level, you are going to drown to death before that goes off.
Okay.
You have moments.
Hey.
What do you say?
Well, big dog. I'm gonna...
Oh.
If you're a tool, then I'm gonna need to use you a little bit more. I need your power. Because this shit is not gonna go down sweet.
You
As a
ask
cat
for
that
its
needs a little
power.
throttling.
It lunges towards you, Lei Stung. You, for the briefest of moments, feel teeth bite into your arm, and as you begin to fall into the grass, you're sinking into the ocean! You start kicking! You're not in armor, you quickly break the surf, where Randy, laughing all the while. Your dog looking scared, skittish on the dock, seeing if it's about to jump in. What do you do, Lei Stung?
I can't swim. Please come save me.
Your dog jumps in, starts paddling towards you like the animal trying to help you that it is.
Oh.
You feel a bit stronger, and then Randy begins to play with you, but by play I mean turns into a small sea serpent and constricts you, trying to drown you.
Grab his head and dunk it under the water.
He has a swim speed. He can hold his breath for an hour. You guys wrestle and wrestle. A fisher boat with a flamethrower will burn off seagulls and come to rescue you eventually. But, Igor, during your downtime...
So, there's a couple things that Igor wants to do. First, he wants to get to the postmaster.
The postmaster?
See if there's any letters. Yeah.
Were you expecting mail?
Maybe. Igor sent that one letter before he left.
That one letter before he left. Fuck. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. I have 3 separate documents that deal with letters. So
was this the chicken letter?
No. That was a while ago. It's Igor sent a letter to the Alventory guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Chief. There's no response.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah, I figured there wouldn't be. But...
Okay. I think that's why I never took note of it.
that's fair. That's fair.
Oh, just like, yeah, I just mail this over a valley. Like, the dude will take your money and just eat it into the trash can.
Thought they take their job serious.
You do. You don't.
That's fair. Igor also wants to see how the ship is doing. What's going off the ship?
You are recovering intels. We'll get to the ship next week.
Okay.
Because I want Eric to be here for that.
That's fair. Then Igor wants... So, how's the armory work? Is it just kind of like we can go in and look around, or...?
Yeah, kind of. It's not like a grab everything. It's... Basically, there's a dude there that is very threatening. Not that Igor cares, but there's just stuff there. that is sort of kept behind a cage. Sometimes it's like a number or like a small description of what it is, and he'll let people look at it or ask like, hey, did you get, your voucher or your waiver from the tyrant saying that you could take it? It depends on what you're trying to get.
So Igor will look around. He'll try to find like the biggest pile of the most mundane magical stuff he can see. Is there anything like that? Like a bunch of +1 swords or something like that.
Yeah, there's +1 swords on a rack, definitely.
Igor will look at the rack and be like, this will do. And just start picking up the swords.
They're behind like a cage.
Oh,
it's an armory, right? If you just walk into like a gun shop, they're not gonna like let you just pick up a Glock or like a rifle.
That's fair. He'll motion for the guy and be like, can you open this section real quick?
What?
This section with the swords.
You need a +1 longsword?
Yeah.
Okay. He will go into the back and get you one of the actual +1 longswords. Because they only keep shit on display here anyway.
Oh. Can I get a couple more?
You got more hands?
Yeah.
Give me a deception check.
Deception.
Pretty good. Like, fine, I'll give you one more.
Can't roll back to that.
Maybe you're a fucking dual wielder or some shit. I don't know. He gives you 2 +1 longswords that you may add to your sheet.
Can I get some more?
No.
Guys, I think Mr. Underground got broken.
Yeah, he's really mad.
Wow.
2 per task force member. Sorry. No can do. You've capped out.
Anything else magical?
No.
Dang it. Okay. Igor will eventually use these for...
Make sure to return them in one piece. These are loans.
Okay, sure. Whatever you say. Oh, also, do you have goggles tonight? I don't have mine anymore.
No. What?
Oh.
Do you think anyone donates useful things to us?
Well,
They just drop off shit they don't want.
Oh, okay. Alright. Goodbye.
Alright, Igor walks away. With
He'll
2
eventually feed
+1
these to the
longs.
furnace.
Yeah, I know. I understand. Okay.
Yeah, nothing much else he needs to do.
That's it? That's all you do for 2 weeks?
Well, I mean, he wants to, like, be talking to the airship furnace and, like, try to develop a relationship with it, but that's, like, the main thing he wants to do right now.
Igor, there's no
he'll
way
talk to
in
Boljable,
hell.
actually.
You want to talk to Boljable?
You guys should go
Yeah.
fishing.
Yeah.
You invite Boljable to a boys' night out? Fine, totally.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Boljable.
I'll relay kind of the adventures I've been on since we last parted.
You know what? No, Boljable's gonna invite you to dinner at his house.
Oh.
That's what he's gonna do. He's like, come to Riverwatch. Me and Suki will whip something up, and then you and I can shoot the shit and smoke cigars or something.
There's nothing I'd rather do, Boljable.
You go to Riverwatch, which is north of Tulst, somewhat close to where the airship crashed. It's all a ploy. You think to yourself, your inner machinations working. Boljable will shoot the shit with you, bust out whiskey, and congratulate you on your success, and then expect you to congratulate him for being promoted.
You're promoted?
Yes, Admiral.
Admiral Boljable. Dang.
Yep.
Long way from pilot.
True, yeah. I'm now a fleet commander of the Tulst Air Force, which is beginning to build.
You think they'll let you pilot my ship? The new one?
By
far gotta be the best one we got.
I'm not sure, honestly. The Tyrant's been kind of cagey about what's going to happen to that. Well, it's like he's waiting until next week or something.
We'll see. I'm fairly certain the engine only will respond to me? It was like this year-long quest thing. I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't been on it.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
Long story.
Lots going on. I think we're gonna feed that crow guy to it.
That would be sick.
That would be, yeah, totally. That'd be sick as hell. We're just shoving him in there, like, fuck it.
Remember, what's his name? The poop harness guy?
Oh, Schmitty, yeah.
Schmitty.
That fucker.
Schmitty.
He thinks he's safe. I know where he is.
I know where he is, too. And
Oh,
Igor like
fuck.
get the most serious look ever.
Ooh. He stares at you for a solid moment, and then just starts laughing. Ah, he's still a pirate at heart, Igor. You know it. He may have been... You can take a pirate out of a pirate ship, but you can never take the ship out of the pilot. Or fuck.
That was not what you took.
No, it wasn't.
Exclaim ad quote.
True. Suki prepares a wonderful nautical food dish thing that is spicy as hell. Igor, give me a con save. It is the most spiciest thing you've ever... Oh my god.
No.
Igor cries and, like, starts puking up the dinner. She doesn't take any offense. She expected it fully. As you just start downing cups of milk and, like, chasing it with whiskey. Basically just doing White Russians.
All the rolls. That's the one.
Igor, confirmed, cannot handle spicy food.
Same as me, IRL.
Write it
I
in
cannot
your
handle spicy
flaws,
food at all.
please. Igor, keep track of that.
Will do.
And as we sort of settle our screen on Igor getting drunk with his pilot/friend/apparent admiral, Bojable, I think that's where we're going to end the session. So that Eric can join us next week, have his own little downtime event. Maybe we'll do a quick flashback of what he was going through during that whole fiasco. And then having his wrist broken and then re-healed over the course of 2 weeks. Guys, thank you all so much for joining me. As always, it's a pleasure to DM for you.
John, that was fun as shit.
Also,
Boys,
that
good
was
job.
super fun.
DM for us. That shit was fire.
Thank you. We will be on tomorrow at Apollo_Nick, Twitch.tv, with Song of the Ravenlands, also known as Among Us, where I am among them. I've just killed a very serious quest NPC by stabbing him in the back like the murder hobo I am. I'm the sequence breaker now! And then we have the Discovery team, who are doing something. God help them. I have no idea what they're doing. And then fucking cavemen, and then political team, and then we get a day off.
Failure team, John.
Failure team,
Failure
true.
team.
I better off my... Okay.
Canonically speaking.
I got fired by the tyrant. With anything further add, people? Any shout-outs?
I just want to say one last thing. That's 2 airships for the raid team.
True.
Everyone else.
Very true.
And not just like a regular airship. We got like the fucking airships.
You got
of all
one
airships.
size class smaller than the biggest. You have a warship, gentlemen.
We
Hell yeah.
changed the game, baby.
Too good.
Yes, sir.
Too good.
Not
Anime
only
sheen.
that, guys, I was totally prepared to knock this out for like, it's a piece of shit scrap heap that maybe someone will try to repair over the course of a year or during winter. And then you guys are like, fuck no, I'm just not gonna roll bad, John. Had 3 rolls. Oh my god.
Igor's a
One.
goddamn
Island Invasion
champion.
arc coming up next session. Don't miss it.
Definitely not. Guys, see you later. Have a wonderful afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are. I fucking don't die. Just be like these fuckers and just never fail, never No regrets, right? That's the meme. Fuck off.